All right, well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the quarterfinals with your Pine Creek Eagles taking on the Ralston Valley Mustangs. Got a great game lined up for you tonight. Two great programs going head-to-head that has a little bit of history together. So, Chris, what's your take, bud?
I'll tell you what I'm looking for. This is what you've been looking for. This is 5A football. We are going to see what the creme de la creme look like tonight, and we're going to see two very, very good football teams. We're going to see certainly Pine Creek coming in with only one loss on the year. Ralston Valley comes in with 2 losses. They come in with a 9-2 record with their outstanding season over the course of the year, and they come in off of a nice victory over Rock Canyon. Rock Canyon, who had a very good year this year.
Absolutely.
They've always been very, very good. But I tell you what, they dominated. Put 402 yards of offense on Rock Canyon, 99 yards of passing, and 208 yards of rushing last weekend. So one of those things that I think they're going to probably come out with a balanced attack. I think they lean very, very heavily on that quarterback. Quarterback's an awful good football player. Number 5, Logan Madden, quarterback, senior, 6'2", 190 pounds. But they go as he goes.
Yep. And he's been doing this at Ralston Valley for quite a few years. I believe he's a 3-year starter. And just to go back to the season that Ralston Valley's having, they've only lost 2 games, and you know what? It was 2 games to the only 2 undefeated teams in the state of Colorado.
That's exactly
Cherry
right.
Creek and Columbine. So Pine Creek's going to have their work cut out for them tonight, and they're going to have to do everything right from the beginning of the game through the fourth quarter to come away with a victory. So, like you said, Chris, this Ralston Valley team is well coached. Got a lot of athletes, a lot of dudes on the field that they can put out on offense and defense. So it's going to be a good one tonight.
They are. They're very, very, like you said, they're very well coached, and their kids play hard. And the one thing that I love looking at them, looking at the stats, they don't turn the ball over. They don't turn the ball over at all. It's one of those things where they play very, very clean football. They're obviously well coached. They have a great game plan, and they've had a great year. I mean, look at the teams that they've won. They played a couple of teams that we play here at Pine Creek. They played Valor Christian. They beat Valor Christian 22-21, tight game. But they also beat Regis 28-21 earlier this year, where they really had a balanced attack, 250 yards of rushing and 110 yards of passing. And against Valor Christian, they had 164 yards rushing and 181 yards passing. So I'm looking forward to seeing this big-time 5A football.
And this is what Pine Creek came to 5A for these moments, for games like this. And, I've been getting a lot of questions from parents and, like, what do you think? How are we looking? I go, you know what, this is 5A football quarterfinals. Every team's going to be good. Everybody that's made it this far has proven that they belong here. So, Pine Creek's got to do the things that Pine Creek do well and be penalty-free, mistake-free as much as possible and play a near-perfect game to come out with a victory tonight.
And I love the history with Ralston Valley. We've had some great games with these cats. I remember playing them on I think it was their homecoming.
I remember that.
A couple of years ago. I think Brock Dolman was the quarterback, and we had a good night that night. I think we won 22-10 or something of that effect. And then the next time we played them the next year, we didn't do as well. It was a phenomenal football game, 17-14 against 2 Titans, a 5A Titan and certainly a 4A Titan, because that 17-18 team from Pine Creek did play in the state title. But at the same time, that was a great high school football game. One of the things that I think we want to be mindful of is certainly the balanced attack that Ralston Valley comes to this game, led again by number 5 Logan Madden. I know we've had a great year with Cam Cooper, and we've talked about his accolades, but he's right there in the same conversation with Logan Madden. Logan Madden has over 2,300 yards throwing the ball this year, and quite frankly, Don, he completes almost 70% of his passes.
Yeah. Again,
it's another example of how well coached they are.
Yeah, and that just shows that, like we've always said throughout the year, accuracy matters. And for him, throwing 70% completion rate at the high school level, That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you don't see that. And he's not throwing for 15 yards. He's throwing for nearly 200 yards in various different accounts. He's not throwing the ball to a whole variety of receivers. He does run the ball a little bit.
Yep.
But they are a run-heavy offense. But at the same time, tonight, I don't think Pine Creek wants to get in a situation where we're kind of going back and forth. Hey, you throw it, I'll run it. You run it, I'll throw it.
Right.
Type of a situation. I think they're probably going to want to stay very balanced, just as Pine Creek's going to want to stay balanced. Hey, but let's not let the quarterback, number 5, get comfortable tonight.
Right, and that's the key for Pine Creek. You know, if we're looking at keys to the game, like you said, Chris, you got to contain number 5. Ralston Valley goes as number 5 goes. You know, where he leads them, and if we can keep him buttoned down and keep him in check, we got a great chance to come out with a victory tonight. So that's definitely one of the keys. And then when you start looking at, you know, this time of year, Chris, when you look at where teams are and personnel, you know, you got dudes, it's win or go home, right?
That's right.
You got dudes that's got to play both ways, and your seniors got to step up, and that's what Ralston Valley's doing. You look on their roster, they got a bunch of guys that play both ways, and Pine Creek, you know, now have guys that are going both ways as well. So this is what big-time football looks like in Colorado. We're excited. It's going to be a great game. Captains are about to come out, so I'm looking forward to it.
If you're a senior on this particular squad, you've obviously been through an awful lot of wins, not too many losses, but at the same time, you know what it takes to win, and you know that it's not about mistakes. It's about avoiding those mistakes. And at the same time, I want to talk a little bit about Ralston Valley's running attack. I mean, they do have a little bit of a balanced attack. They don't have the runners that Pine Creek has. They have a balanced attack. They have Mr. Weldon. He is a senior. He rushes for about almost 90 yards a game. And then they have Mr. Shirazi is a sophomore, runs for about 60 yards a game. So, yeah, if we can shut down those 2 running backs, force them to chuck the ball, I like the situation that puts Pine Creek in, especially leaning on those defensive backs.
Yeah, definitely, and that's Pine Creek's strength. You know, the back end of their defense is, you know, for lack of a better word, those dudes flat out go. And you know, you got Ramon Pacheco, who had a day last Friday against Denver East, and you expect that type of performance from him again. And then Justice Nicholson, you know, a lot's going to be asked of Justice Nicholson and Ramon tonight with the passing attack from Ralston Valley. So I can't wait for this game to get going. This is what I coach high school football for these type of games. And the thing about it, Chris, and here's the thing, you know, people out there, parents out there, you know, young players, for somebody tonight, it's the last time they're going to put this football
that's a great point. That's a great point. You're exactly right. These are 2 teams that are used to winning.
Yep.
They're used to beating people. They're used to having 9-2, 10-1 seasons, whatever the situation might be. But yeah, they're not used to going home. They're not used to going home and seeing mom and dad in the morning and talking about, hey, what are you going to do on Monday?
Exactly, and unfortunately, this time of year in playoffs, it's going to happen to, you know, a few teams each night. Like tonight, there's going to be 4 teams that are going to wake up Monday morning, or you know, after school on Monday. There's no practice.
That's exactly. They're taking their uniforms in, dropping their uniforms off. And that's one of those humbling types of situations. Pine Creek comes out on the field, bringing their red, white, and blue out on the field, as well as some of the Eagle Nation colors. So a little bit of pageantry there. That's certainly part of the history of Pine Creek football. They come out with the red, white, and blue.
Yep. So we're going to pause for a quick moment for the national anthem. We'll be right back. right, here we go. Missed the coin toss, so I'm not quite sure who's going to get the ball, but they're going to line it up here in a minute. We'll see who's going to receive the ball first. But, Chris, we got a doozy tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. From the offensive side as well as from the defensive side, I'm looking forward to seeing what that both teams can do. Certainly, we know Pine Creek's reputation on the defensive side of the ball. But Ralston Valley, they throw the ball for 1,500 yards this year. They ran the ball for 2,400 yards this year. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, this is why we look forward to this part of the year.
Yeah, definitely. So before we get started, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a couple of shout outs. We got a shout out from Coach Boom Boom. Let's go Creek. Hashtag practice on Thanksgiving. Those that know. You know, so we got
Coach
that.
Boom Boom. We love me some Coach Boom Boom.
You know, let's see what else we got for shout outs. We got another shout out.
Here we go. Everybody's lined up. It looks like Ralston Valley will be kicking off to Pine Creek. Everybody is lined up there. Ralston Valley comes out in a balanced attack, 5 by 5. And here we go.
Here we go.
Ball is now on its way.
It's returnable.
Clean finish. Ball is being returned.
He
breaks it through. He breaks it through past the 40. Coming up to the 50, past the 50. Always on the other side. Now he's on to, wow, he's coming down. That's about, looks like he's going to be close to the 30-yard line. So Pine Creek is going to be in an advantageous situation. Looks like we got a little bit of mustard.
We got a little mustard. And it's on Pine Creek, so that's all for naught. Hey, but that's the start you want. You know, that's kind of justice. He did that last week. You know, unfortunately, we got a penalty down right around the 22-yard line, Pine Creek 22-yard line, so that's going to come way back.
I'll tell you what, that one hurt. That hurt a little bit. Wow. But let's continue the momentum.
Exactly.
You're exactly right. Justice had a couple of returns last week that he did the exact same thing on. So apparently Ralston wasn't watching the tape.
Right. And, dude, I don't know if we have that on replay, even though there was a penalty. He saw a little quick seam, and let's take a look real quick at the replay. And Justice just kind of saw that, and boom, just popped through there.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't impressed with the coverage there. I'll tell you what, that was a lazy coverage.
Yep. So
by Ralston Valley. That's got to say something to their coaching staff. So here we go. So Pine Creek comes out. They're coming back in a balanced setup. They got a sniffer there on the right-hand side of the quarterback. One back set. Quarterback's going to throw the ball. Throws the ball over to the left-hand side. Ball is caught. Nice pick. Oh, we got a flag on the field.
It looks like a face mask.
That looks like it's going to be a face mask after the tackle.
And just for the viewers out there, Ramon Pacheco is wearing number 7 tonight. He will be in 7, and then another number change. Isaac Landry will be wearing number 54 instead of 40 tonight.
Once again, one of the things I want to do, I want to apologize to Team Pacheco. I was calling him Juan Pacheco last week, and I was driving earlier this week on my way to work, and I realized I used to work with a gentleman by the name of Juan Pacheco. But I love me some Pachecos, but he's certainly the one that I know, the Juan Pacheco. He didn't score 3 touchdowns last week. Because I'll tell you what, I'm still talking about that touchdown he had where he drug his feet there on the east end zone.
There you go.
Pine Creek comes out, another one back set. Going to be an inside handoff. That's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Cole. And that's going to be a nice pickup. That's going to be a pickup of 7 or 8.
Yep, 7 to 8 yard pickup. Johnny started one direction and planted that foot and
that's
found
a great start.
Direction.
Great start. Pine Creek's off to. I like the balanced attack.
Yep.
Start off with the throw. We started off with the throw actually last week and kept that rhythm and really got a bunch of first downs, and that was nice.
Yeah.
Pine Creek comes back out. One back set. Jonathan Core now runs over to the right-hand side of the quarterback. They got 2 wide receivers on the right-hand side. Cam is going to throw the ball. I'll tell you what, that's a nice pickup. That's going to be a first down for Pine Creek.
And you know what, Chris? And that's what Pine Creek needs to do. We got to open it up, take those dudes out the box because Ralston Valley, you can look, they got 7, 8 in the box already.
Absolutely.
So
they're telling you what they think you're good at.
Exactly. So now you do something else and keep moving the ball. And at some point, they got to make some adjustments.
Continuing to, hopefully they play at this pace because a lot of times things are slowing down. Running back is in a dot formation right behind the quarterback. It's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be a fake.
Oh, we got a face mask.
Cam Cooper, there is a little bit of mustard coming in there. I think he is going to be a face mask.
Yep. Yeah, let's look at that on replays. Definitely, you can see Cam's head kind of turn when he got in there. So
I'm also interested in what he was seeing downfield. It looks like those linebackers, they kind of sat there. They are. Yep. He had a little dig.
Yeah. So he was looking for Ramon on the other side.
Yeah, coming towards the hash.
So
The near hash. He had him, but at the same time, hey, I like the rhythm. I like the rhythm. Man.
Exactly. We're moving the ball. We're playing at a high clip right now. But Pine Creek, with penalties and a couple offensive plays, are right back where Justice initially had them prior to the penalty on the kickoff. So
I love your positivity.
There we go.
I always love that about you.
You got to look for the good.
I love that positivity.
Let's look for the good. Now
Coming back in another one-back set. We got a sniffer on the right-hand side. We got a balanced wide receivers left and right. We got a man in motion from the right side to the left-hand side. We're sort of getting a little bit heavy on the left-hand side. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Core. He's going to be picked up. Oh, and it looks like he may have had a little bit of trouble holding on to that one, but he did hold on to it.
Yeah, it looks like number 9, Jones, the inside linebacker.
And Mr. Jones, he's no joke.
Yeah.
I think he's got, I think he leads the team in tackles.
Was it 110 or something like that?
It's something out of this world. It's up there at that Denver East gentleman's name.
Like 215 tackles.
But at the same time, I think this team's a little different than Denver East.
Yeah. So nice drive by Pine Creek.
One back set. Jonathan Core's right behind him. Jonathan Core's going to fake. He's going to hand off Jonathan Core. He's going to break into the inside to the right-hand side.
He's
going to break back to the left, and he's coming. That's going to be a nice gain, and that's going to be pretty close to a first down.
Real close to a first down. So Pine Creek is showing a balanced attack right now, and I like what I'm seeing.
I love it.
And they're playing fast.
I like the pace. I like
that. So, and I think, especially when you got dudes that play both ways, this catches up in the third and fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, I agree with you. I like the rhythm. I like the pace. Another one-back set. We got the sniffer on the right-hand side, looking back at the sideline, moving the Jonathan Core to hit the right of the quarterback, staying in a balanced approach. Looks like it's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Core to the right-hand side. It's going to be a short gain, and it is going to be enough for a first down.
First down. So a new set of downs for Pine Creek. Jonathan Core picks up about 2 or 3 yards on that to make it first down on about the 14-yard line of Ralston Valley. So, now Pine Creek, you have to kind of pick and choose your plays wisely and get in the end zone.
I agree. Let's act like a 5A big-time football program, top 5 football program right now. This is what you do. You got to imagine that you're probably playing something a little bit better than, put yourself in that situation where your opponent is to be respected.
Absolutely.
Pine Creek comes out. They got 2 wide receivers to the left-hand side, extending those outside backers. Quarterback is rolling to the left-hand side, looking for people. Cam looks like he's just going to run out of bounds.
Yep. He's going to lose
He did make a mistake, didn't throw an interception, didn't do something he didn't want to do. But it looks like a gain of about 1 yard.
Smart play from Cam, didn't see it, and, he just kept it, didn't try to force it. So
that's exactly right. Acts like a – are we calling Cam a 3-year starter?
I mean, you got to. He finished the season in a semifinal game as a freshman.
Yeah.
That's got to count.
Okay. I got to give him that credit.
Yeah. So
coming back in a two-back set. We're going a little bit heavier here, which I like because it really messes with those inside backers. He's going to hand off on the right-hand side. Jonathan Core is going to bounce. He's going to make the first guy miss, and he is going to get pushed out of bounds over on the near side over here. But that's going to be a decent gain.
Couple yards there, maybe not, Chris. When you kind of look at it, it looks like they're right there.
He ran a long way, but he just didn't run a lot north and south.
Let's take a look at it on replay, see what we got. He stretched it out a little further than he wanted, but this is the thing about Pine Creek too, Chris. As we're watching the replay.
Yeah, they got a couple guys. Yeah, they got to clean that up on from the blocking side of things. If you're especially going to put 2 backs in there, they're coming back with that 2-back set with the 2 wide receivers on the right-hand side. It's going to be a handoff to Mason Miller onto the right-hand side coming across. I think I actually heard Coach Whipples from up here.
I think, they played it safe instead of trying to force something. Set yourself up for a field goal. At 4th and 7.
4th and 7, 8 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Try to come away with some points in this first drive. For
look who we're leaning on again, Mr. Core.
Yeah, do it all.
I'll tell you what. Here we go. 4th and 7. Field goal, and it is good.
Looks good. So that's going to put Pine Creek on the board. 3-0 in the first quarter on their first drive. So, hey, Chris, they got down the field.
Answer the mail.
And they got some points on the board, and that's what you want on your first drive. So now Now you got to lean back and
yeah, I am now leaning back. Now everything's sort of, I'm pushing my coins over there to the Ralston Valley side of things. Let's see what
you can do.
You see what you can do.
Yep, and that's what it's going to come down to, is what they can do. A couple shout-outs as we get ready for the kickoff from Pine Creek. Let's go Creek. Give them the business. Don and Chris sounding great on the coverage. That's Chubb. What's up, Chubb?
Ralston Valley is out on the field already. They're lined up. They got two returners deep. Looks like number 15 over there. That's going to be Jack Wagner. I can't catch the other gentleman. Is that number 2?
Number 2.
Yeah, that's number 2. That's Jackson Hansen.
Yeah, that's their do-it-all receiver.
Is that him?
Yeah,
senior and Jack Wagner, both seniors.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's one of those things where, coaching staff's not messing around. Going with what they know.
Yeah. Quick shout-out. Like to holler at Pine Creek number 7, Ramon Pacheco. This is his G-Paw, Kelly Pacheco, watching from San Diego. Let's go.
Pine Creek comes out. They are very, very heavy on this near side.
Looks like
that's going to be a kick to the far side. He is going to catch it, and that's going to be caught in the end zone. And the ball's going to be coming out to the 25-yard line?
20 for high school.
They're still in the 20 in high school football?
High school is still 20, I believe.
Tell you what, Don. Why haven't you changed that, Don?
I've been working on it, man. But, a lot of red tape. You know how
a lot of red tape.
I believe if you fair catch it inside, you can fair catch that ball if it's within the 20 and get it on 25. I could be wrong. So if I have any official,
Ralston goes in the huddle. They call. They're not trying to go fast. They go in the huddle, call it. They are going 3 wide receivers to the far side. They got quarterback with 1 running back to his left-hand side. He's going to throw the ball to the left-hand side on a quick slant. That ball is caught, and that is going to be a first down.
First down coming out, going right back, right to Jackson Hansen, their go-to receiver, number 2.
Tell you what, that was a nice play.
Nice little play. So we got about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter, and Ralston Valley has just picked up the first down. So we're going to try to keep the time.
Logan Madden certainly looks comfortable. He's in a balanced set. He's going a 2-by-2 set with 1 running back. He is going to be looking on the right-hand side, looking to the far side, and that ball almost was intercepted.
Almost picked off.
That ball was almost intercepted. He let that ball hang up to a little bit too long.
Yeah, Ramon saw that coming and just kind of sat back and, once the ball was
I was looking for number 1 out there, but all of a sudden, you're right. It is Ramon. He is number 7 all of a sudden.
Hey, I done said it every week. You can only test that dude so many times.
I'll tell you what. I don't think you want to do that. That's not how you're going to be able to cash some checks. 2-by-2 set. 1 running back to the right-hand side of the quarterback. He is now looking over the sidelines, getting a couple of fine points from the offensive coordinator. Looks back. He's making a man in motion from the left-hand side. He's going to pitch it to him on a sweep, running to the right-hand side, and that is going to be tackled for about a gain of 5.
About 5 yards. Come on, Mason.
Hey, Mason, let's go ahead and stop that.
Yeah, we're a senior now. We don't need that.
Act like a senior. Act like you're in the playoffs, and act like this means more than just a regular season game.
Yeah. So we need L should be running that down from that safety position because he can see that.
We're at 3rd and 6. This is it. If we could shut this down right here, send them into punt situation, golly, that would send a really good message.
Yeah, and they're all about.
Ralston comes back in a heavy set. They got 3 wide receivers on the right-hand side, 1 running back to the right-hand side of the quarterback. He is looking to the left-hand side. He's looking a little bit deeper. He's running to the number 2 wide receiver.
And he picked up the first down.
And it looks like he's going to pick up the first down. I'll tell you what, nice job.
Nice job. We kept everything in front of them. That's kind of, this defense is set up to keep that a lot of sit routes from Ralston Valley. I went back and watched a lot of their film. They do a lot of bubbles, a lot of little quick 5-yard hitches, and then they get you.
Feels like Vista?
A lot like Vista.
Does it feel like Vista?
A lot like Vista.
All right, another 3-by-1 on the near side over here. 1 running back on the right-hand side of the quarterback. They're looking on the sideline, getting the last instructions from the OC. We'll see what happens.
Like
Pine Creek's got a little bit of.
Mason's going to come off.
Looks like everybody's in like a zone coverage, a little bit deep. Man, running back has just moved from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. It's going to be an inside handoff. Uh-oh. He's broken it past the 40, past the 30. He is down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they were looking for.
That was a great call.
Pine Creek, yeah, Pine Creek was sleeping on that one.
Yep, they were playing pass, and let's take a look at it, and they just kind of gassed him on the weak side. Where's our linebacker out on that?
Yeah, they did. They went away from the three wide receiver side.
Just kind of got caught up in the mix there.
Always been a big fan of that. Stay away, go weak. All right, well, they found some blood.
Yep.
Let's see what happens here. Staying with that 3-by-1 set, see what happens, see if they come right back to it. They're going to throw the ball to right-hand side, quick slant to that number 1 wide receiver, and that's going to be, a gain of a couple.
And that's, that's like their little quick run play, It's just a quick hitch, boom, pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, don't you feel like we're playing a team that sort of knows what to do?
Right.
These guys, they're not surprised by a 5-yard gain.
No, they're like, hey.
Another 3-by-1 set. We're spreading everybody out. They certainly see something where they can spread people out. Yeah. Looking back over to the quarterbacks now, looking over to the sideline, seeing what the offensive coordinator tells him.
Yep.
Running back on the left-hand side. Looks like it'll be an inside handoff. That's going to be picked up. A little bit better defense on that one.
Yep, Mason kind of squeezed down on that and picked up.
That is going to be almost 3rd and maybe 1.
3rd and 1. So Ralston Valley's moving the ball, relatively easy, one big play.
And that hurts because wasn't it 3rd down when they pushed that one? Yeah.
Yep. So that's the difference as well. The great coaching at this point in the season.
This is why these games mean something. They're staying with that 3-by-1 set. Running back on the right-hand side, he's bringing them over. Oh, now they're going quads over on the left-hand side. And, he's got a little quick slant.
Slant underneath it.
Yep. And that was open.
And you know what? Open. You see the chess match happening right now. So
sure
they
do.
go, okay, you're going to put your dude on
over here. I'm going to put 4 over here.
Yeah, we'll put here, and we're going to come back and just sit right behind you. Put your in motion so you can run past it. But, adjustments are going to be made, and they're going to have to make them.
Yeah, I like what Logan Madden's doing. He's just throwing what he can get, and everybody's open. Looks like we are coming out in an empty set.
Yeah,
empty set. Well, they're definitely sending a message here.
This
no
is where
running
you
backs.
This is where you
Let's
want
see what happens. To see if they're actually going to run the quarterback.
You want to look for a quarterback run.
Yep,
there it
is. There it is.
And Isaac was there on that. Isaac Landrian on the tackle, I believe.
Yeah, we see that all the time, don't we?
Yeah,
everybody goes empty. Everybody goes empty, and then they just run.
So we got about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Ralston Valley's on the march on Pine Creek's
Ralston Valley is on the march.
4-yard line, 3-yard line.
They're coming back out in that empty set.
And they liked what they saw in that.
See if they like what they saw. See if they want to throw the ball. Looks like there it is. Yep.
He's short.
That was a good hit. That was a good hit.
Isaac Landry
That was a very, very nice hit by Pine Creek. I'll tell you what, they came up and stuffed that very quickly.
Yep. It's going to be ball on the 1-yard line.
All right, everybody's making their changes.
Yep.
Looks like Ralston's bringing in some of the heavies.
Yep.
So is Pine Creek. Hear the crowd's getting a little bit into it because
ball's on the 2-yard line.
This feels like a football game right here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a playoff football. This is what you're looking for.
3rd and 2 on the 2.
Yep. And Ralston Valley's going heavy with a
Ralston comes out in
sniffer.
a heavy set, one running back with an inside sniffer, and that is going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, just walked in, kind of went backside on it. We sold out on the front side.
They made that look easy.
Yeah,
John.
They did. So, hey, nice drive. We are in the game, people here, as far as, first quarter. It's going to be 3-6 right now with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So.
All right, yeah, we got to answer the mail right now.
Yep.
Actually, noticed over there, Ralston has a decent crowd on hand.
Compared to what we've seen.
Drove on down. Yeah, so compared to what we've seen previous.
And
even Valor didn't have this many people.
And you love when it matters, right? Your community's behind you. And Ralston Valley is one of those, football communities up on that northwest side of Denver area.
Ralston's what, Highlands Ranch?
I think they're farther north there past. We went up there and played a few years ago, and it's pretty far.
Is it?
Kind of near Golden almost in that area.
Oh.
So
okay,
there we go.
Well, here we go. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 7-3 football game. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ralston Valley is out there. They're ready to go. Looks like Pine Creek's receiving team is coming out on the field. Looks like they're a little bit different. They put it 1 man deep. Ralston Valley comes out in a balanced set, 5-by-5 on either side with the kicker. Pine Creek has one man deep, and they've got 3 in front of him, about 15 yards in front of him. So here we go.
Here we go.
Kicker is ready to go. He's lined up, and the ball is away.
Looks like it's going to be returnable.
Nice high kick. It is returnable. And that is going to come out to the 20-yard line, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
So we got 3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-3, Ralston Valley. Quick shout out to Isaac Landry. Love Auntie from Eli, Nevada. Another shout out to Isaac Landry from Uncle Rodney, Aunt Carolyn.
Pine Creek comes out. They are coming back. They're staying with their one running back set. Looks like they're going to go. They're going to spread 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side and do the same thing back to Ralston.
There we go.
Cam Cooper.
There we go.
Cam Cooper on a keeper. I like it. I like it.
Hey,
he's an effective runner.
We've been calling for that for a couple weeks, right? So now you got.
Why aren't you running with a good runner?
You know, let's take a look at that again. And Cam saw that DN bite down.
Yeah, a little RPO type situation.
And
come
boom.
Run up,
and then
little
boom.
Q.
Nobody's
ran
there.
Right around him. And I'm sorry, but we're better than him.
Yeah.
We're better than him. I'm not going to name names.
Yeah.
But we're faster than him.
We're gonna beat him to the edge every time.
We're going to beat him to the edge every single time.
Now you got to start thinking, I got to stay home a little longer.
Absolutely, absolutely. One running back set. Cam is going to throw the ball. Nice little pass over there.
Hey, we're mixing it up.
Who just caught that one? That number 7 again.
Number 7, Ramon.
Is that Pacheco, kiddo?
That's who it is.
I'll tell you what, he's just doing his thing.
You know, so
Ramon, nice job there. And I like how he's incredibly reliable. Cam, that's a nice ball from Cam.
Yeah.
So what I'm seeing here is 2 great football teams.
Yeah. You see the coaching. You see, we're going to find your little weakness. You're going to find ours, and it's going to be a great game.
Pine Creek with a little bit of a heavier set. One running back. Jonathan Kors coming in hard on that one. First down.
Oh, they're saying he fumbled the ball.
Oh, they are. They're pointing the other direction. No, but the referees aren't.
No.
Referees are not.
I don't know if we have that on replay. He's going to say he's down.
Oh, they're going to say he's down?
Let's see.
Got a replay?
Oh, they gave the ball to Ralston Valley.
Shocker.
Let's go replay and see what we got here.
Pine Creek Nation, I know this is a shock to you.
But let's see what we got. I don't know if we're going to have a good enough angle to see what happened on this. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. Didn't see it.
But I like how hard he was running.
Yep. Now you got to buckle down.
But that was the whole point. They don't turn the ball over.
Yep.
That's the reason why they're a top 5 team.
Yep. And
they do not turn the ball over.
And we said that earlier, Chris. This game's going to come down to who can make the least amount of mistakes and
special teams, penalties, turnovers. Ralston Valley comes out another 2-by-2 set. One running back to the right-hand side of the quarterback. He's going to look to the right-hand side. He's looking to the wide receiver. It looks like the running back came out of the backfield. That's number 21. Number 21 for Ralston Valley. That is Marshall Strange. He's a senior.
Yep. They're senior heavy.
They sure are.
So we got an update from a score. It looks like Cherry Creek's up 14-0 on Mountain Vista. I believe that's in the first quarter. All right. Hey, hitches and outs, man. That's what this guy's good at.
You're exactly right. They got 3-by-1 set, 3 wide receivers on the right-hand side, throwing it.
And they're just picking it apart.
They're throwing that quick stuff 5 yards at a time, 5 yards at a time. Did a nice job there. Very effective pass, and it's just another first down.
And you look at this in the quarterbacks, you young quarterbacks out there, he's going out there, he's getting his pre-snap read, he's seeing what's there, and he's going to it.
Yeah, identify that coverage, man zone, see where those holes are, because it's not, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not a mystery over there.
I mean,
and he's not even under any pressure.
No pressure, because he's getting it out so quick. I mean, I'm going to tighten down. I'm tightening down on everybody and see what he can do if he can put a ball in
Coming back
space.
out and empty, so what need to be prepared for the quarterback to run the ball, but here they come. He's looking to the right-hand side. Now he's on the run a little bit on the right-hand side. Just threw it over the top, and that is going, that was almost a one-handed catch by number 10. That was almost an amazing catch by Ralston Valley's number 10.
let's take a look.
Morwood.
Jalen Seeger's on the covers. Great
Wyatt
coverage.
Morwood, wide receiver, senior. Another senior, 6'2", 170 pounds.
Little head scramble route, send him downfield.
Keeps on going.
Yep.
Almost a one-handed catch there. Almost did a nice job.
Jalen did a great job sticking with his man and was in there in a position to help break up that play. So
coming back out in an empty set. They like spreading out that Pine Creek
They
team.
do, man. They love it. And
They like spreading everybody out. Take what they can get.
Yep.
Here they go. Looking to the left-hand side. He's going to throw a back out to the number 21. Came from the inside spot.
Jalen Seeger's
Just did a
on the
little
tackle.
whip route to the left-hand side. Looks like he's going to be close to a first down.
Yep. Got shout out.
Minute 32 to go in the first quarter. It's been a great first quarter. I'll tell you what, this is big time football.
Action. A lot of action.
Big time football.
You know,
coming out on a 3-by-1 set, 3 to the near side, 1 wide receiver to the far side, 1 running back.
Come on, Mason.
Mason Miller just came.
It's down in distance, man. We know this. We practiced
that was
this.
a tough one because that was second and
third and 4, and now you give him now you give him a first down on a hard count. I mean, this is
can't do that.
I mean, that's youth football. Right,
yeah,
you know the hard
football.
code, yeah.
We're past that.
Yeah, you learned that in youth football.
Act like seniors.
Yep.
Coming back out in an empty set. For some reason, they certainly like what they're seeing with the 2 high safeties back there. They got a little bit of coverage. They got a little bit of pressure.
Nice
and that's
play.
a nice job by Pine Creek.
El
coming
Shaddai.
across there. That was number 20.
El Shaddai Hill on a nice coverage to break that up.
Yes, Emmanuel El Shaddai Hill did a nice job there.
Let's take a look at the replay on this.
Did a very nice job there. He came in late. Very
but that
nice
quarterback's
job.
keeping his eyes downfield.
He is. Yeah, believe me, he doesn't tuck it or anything like that. And that's what I'm worried about, is him tucking it.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where I don't know if he's mindful of that. Another 3-by-1 set where Pine Creek comes out with running back on the right-hand side of the quarterback.
And there we go.
Quarterback is looking. He's looking for a little in-cut there at the 20-yard line. The ball is caught. And the whistle,
Let's see what the spot looks like. He's going to be about 2-3 yards short.
It looks like it's going to be at about 28.
It's going to bring up.
Or excuse me.
3rd and 2.
Yeah. 21, 22. Yeah, 22-yard line.
You know, I think we need to probably start pressing and then not letting these receivers get a free release off the line of scrimmage, giving that quarterback a little more to think about instead of just picking his spot. So, looks like it's about 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Ralston Valley's on the march.
Here we go. Yeah, it's a 3-by-1 set. 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side. Looks like it's inside handoff to number 26 for
He's
Ralston
going to have a
Valley.
first down.
Golly.
I mean, they're just kind of.
They're staying balanced, that's for sure.
They're kind of picking it.
Number 26, that's Brady Weldon. He is a halfback. He's 5'9", another senior, 5'9", 175.
Yep. Got a shout out from the Lofi family.
Love us some Lofies.
Yep. Let's go, boys. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Tell you what, that's the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter, 7-3. Ralston Valley.
It's a good football game, but I don't know. I got to sort of move my chips over to the Ralston Valley side. I mean, they seem more balanced. They seem like they know what they want to do, and I don't know. The only thing that's stopping them is themselves.
Right. And I think we need to do that. Take a look at some adjustments. So we'll be right back. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
At Energy Advantage Roofing and Solar, we're more than just a roofing and solar company. We're a proud supporter of our community. We're thrilled to be partnering with Pine Creek High School right here in the heart of Colorado Springs. Right now, we're offering free solar consultations and free roof inspections. We're committed to delivering top-notch services to elevate your home and contribute to a sustainable future. Join us in supporting Pine Creek High School. Let's make a brighter future together.
In memory of Carson Kaplan's grandpa, Bert Ewer, the #1 Pine Creek football fan in Indiana.
Here we go. They're lining up. Here we're coming back with a 3-by-1 set, one running back. Handoff on the right-hand side, right up to the middle. And I'll tell you what, number Ralston Valley just trots right into the end zone
gut.
as if Pine Creek wasn't there.
Yeah, Pine Creek's going to have to figure out some things up the middle. I know we got some young linebackers, but those guys are good. So we need to make some adjustments because they're spreading us out. They're gutting us when we get spread out, and they're nickel and diming us down the field. So we got to make some adjustments. So I know Coach Wibbles is going to go to the drawing board and try to figure out some things, but Ralston Valley takes a 14 to 3 lead.
I think that was Brady Weldon on the run there. Did a nice job. Another senior, sharper.
Yeah. I mean, and Ralston Valley's an old team. They got a lot of old guys that've been around for a while, and they've been in these situations at the 5A level. Pine Creek's better start kind of figuring it out early and get themselves back in the game, and they can do that on this drive,
I agree.
And make this a game because
it's all about the next drive, and I'm sure that Coach Wibbles is talking about what he can do to put some pressure on that quarterback.
Yep.
But at the same time, he's just picking us apart, and he's under no pressure.
No pressure.
And I think he's just sort of saying, hey, what do they give me? And we'll take it. Because, I mean, Pine Creek is playing sort of a soft zone type of situation out there, and they're just running little hooks and comebacks and things like that, a couple of outs. But at the same time, I mean, he's putting enough on it. Ralston Valley comes out. They're balanced again on their kickoff.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 5-by-5 with the kicker in the middle.
So just got a shout out from a Ralston Valley basketball player that just got home from practice and said thanks for the coverage.
One man deep.
All right. Let's see if we can get back into this,
guy. Ball is about
guy.
to be kicked. 14-3 with 11:52 in the first quarter. Ball is on its way.
Yep,
that's going to be into the end zone, and the whistle is being blown. That ball's coming out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kristen, you go back to the last time Pine Creek had the ball. They were moving the ball well.
I agree. They've done it to themselves, though.
But it's the turnovers, right? And we talked about that.
We're in playoff football now.
Yeah.
You're doing it to yourself. It feels a little bit worse.
Yeah, so you can't have those, and you can't do that in this type of game, but that's sometimes the difference between a win and a loss is the turnovers and.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Are you ready to be a 5A playoff football team? 3-by-1 set for Pine Creek. One running back on the left-hand side. Cam Cooper's going to look to the left-hand side. Nice pass.
Nice tackle.
Short game. Very nice tackle out there. Tell you what, that was one-on-one, and we didn't get much past after we caught the ball.
Yeah. Just a couple scores at the 5A level across the state. Grandview leads Chatfield 8-7 in the first quarter. Legend and Columbine is 0-0 in the second quarter, so they got a good one going.
Tell you what, Legend, they've only gotten better.
And Cherry Creek's 14-0 over Mountain Vista in the first quarter.
Pine Creek comes out. They are coming out in a little bit of a heavy set quarterback with one running back on the right-hand side. Looks like he might throw a little inside of number 4. Throw over to Cannon Budge.
Cannon Budge is going to bring him.
He's going to bring him a lot closer to a first down. It looks like it's going to be maybe, 3rd and 1?
3rd and 1, yep. Looks like 3rd and 1.
Love me some Cannon Budge.
Cannon Budge.
Tell you what, he does a nice job.
Yeah. So, all right, Pine Creek's moving the ball. Plenty of time left in the second quarter.
Let's make a good decision here. Let's do what we got to do. This is about first downs.
10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
Pine Creek's moving the heavy side from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. Looks like they're going to hand the ball off to Jonathan Core, and it looks like he's going to be enough for a first down. Ran hard.
Johnny's like, I'm holding on to this one.
Yeah, he did. He kept two arms on that
That's when you come back to the sideline out the fumble and be like, hey, that's on me. I'm going to get that back.
Yeah.
So good hard run by Jonathan. Mason Miller now comes in, giving Johnny a little break. But at some point, we got to take a shot. Got to take a shot.
I'll tell you what, I mean, we're doing what we need to do here. 10-19 to go in the second quarter. Pine Creek comes out. They're starting with a heavy on the right, coming back to heavy on the left. One running back to the left-hand side of the quarterback. It's going to be another handoff to Mason Miller. I like how he's running hard.
That's a big,
nice 5-6 yard gain.
5-6 yard pickup.
Did a nice shot. I'll tell you what, I like his giddy up.
Yep. So, and Chris, and those plays are going to pay dividends in third, fourth quarter.
Oh, absolutely. Getting Jonathan Core out, getting Mason in. I like that.
You look at number 77. You look at number 52. Those dudes play both ways.
They sure do. It's a long game.
Long game. And
it's a long game. They do. They got their bigs up there.
They're trading
doing the same thing again. Bringing Mr. List over to the left-hand side, as well as the sniffer. Looks like we might throw the ball. It's
Nice
quick,
pick up.
pick up there.
Cannon Budge with a nice
the
catch.
reception, and that is a Pine Creek first down. Nice job by Pine Creek. I like the call. I like the call on that.
Nice.
We need to start. We need to keep the pace with how quickly we're playing, though.
And keep moving the ball, mixing it up.
Because I think you're right. Because they play so many players two ways, we're going to wear them down a little bit.
Wear them down, and that's what you got to do. Looks like they set up a good little slant for Ramon Pacheco right now.
Pine Creek's now coming from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, being heavy from left to the right-hand side. Now looks like it's going to be a handoff to Mason Miller, running hard.
Yep, another 4 or 5 yard pickup.
4 or 5 yards. Now they're at about the 50-yard line with 3:52 to go in the second quarter. Or excuse me, 8:52 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I think defensively, Ralston Valley, they've committed to trying to stop the run, but Pine Creek still pick it up.
I like the pace.
4 or 5 yards. You do that all the way down the field.
We got to keep playing at this pace. Staying heavy.
Yep.
Again, bringing the tight end over to the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to be a handoff. They're sniffing it out a little bit. Ralston Valley, there's only so many times you can do that.
Right,
Ralston did a nice job on that.
You can't go to that well too many. You can't go to it too many times in a row.
I'll tell you what, I think they did go a little bit one too many times.
One too many on that one.
You and I could have figured that one out. And that was that Laird Jones. He was in on that stop. He does a nice job.
That dude, he comes downhill, man.
He comes downhill.
Yeah, we've had some real good number 9 linebackers that we played
really
against.
Have. Valor,
that dude, number 9, that dude was a dude. So.
Yeah, and football's not even his game.
That's right. He's a lacrosse player. Yeah. So here we go. Pine Creek, third and about 6.
7:45 to go in the second quarter. Pine Creek looks like Pine Creek's going to call timeout because this is an important drive. It is. It's Pine Creek timeout. 3rd and 6.
All right, we'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on getting it right every time. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Teams coming back on the field. Both Ralston Valley and Pine Creek are both back on the field. Pine Creek comes out.
We got a great
one running back. They got 2 wide receivers on the right-hand side.
That's a Cam
Got a wide receiver
here.
on the left-hand side. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Cam Cooper runs to the right-hand side.
Oh, that's a flag.
Wow. There's going to be another flag.
Yep.
Can't do that. That's number 75 from Ralston Valley. I'll tell you what, he should have learned that in youth football.
Yeah, you get going up by the head. They're going to call that every time. I think we got that
that's
on.
Jake Huffman.
Got that on
6'5",
replay.
200 pound. So a decent-sized kid. 6'5". He definitely looks the 6'5".
Look at the replay here.
Yeah, you can't do that, Jake.
They're going to call horse collar on that. Hey, you know what?
Tell you what, that's the type of stuff that you need.
You got to get those.
That's a little push. You got to take advantage of that situation.
The Ralston Valley fans aren't happy, but it's a penalty, and we all know that. You know that. If that was your guy, it'd be a penalty on them. So,
of course.
But that's just, you hear the boos from over there, but the safety of these players is paramount.
Mustang Nation needs to sort of understand the rule book. Okay, here we go. Pine Creek comes back out. They're coming with a little bit of a heavy set.
All right, we got a different kind of look.
Looks like they're going to actually snap the ball there to Jonathan Core. He's just going to carry the ball. He's just going to muscle the ball forward for about 4 or 5 yards.
It's Coach Miller's giving a different look with that, no quarterbacks, hike it, and somebody picks it up. Just kind of keep them on the guard.
Don, I don't like it. All of a sudden, you get a high snap to a guy that hasn't played quarterback all night.
There's a lot of risk.
I didn't like that.
There's a lot of risk.
Like that. That ain't my world. Here we go. They're coming back. Looks like that Mason and Jonathan are back there. They don't know which way. I mean, I like the variety. That is a snap direct to Mason Miller. and he is running over people. That is what I'm talking about. He is inside the 20-yard line.
Okay.
And that is a Pine Creek first down. I like that. Here we go.
Coach Miller made the first chest move, and he's like, hey, we're going to give him something different.
Let's go.
Something we haven't seen from Pine Creek all season. So
Mason's walking off the field, holding his inside. Ooh, he's taking a knee. Took a shot there.
Oh, he's had a good momentum going.
Maybe the IR.
Let's take a look at it. Let's see what happened on it.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Just one of those
land
things.
on the ball or something?
I got a shout out for Ramon Pacheco. Love you from the Arizona family. Ramon got family all over the place.
Ramon needs to start a band because he would be popular throughout the country.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello, Pine Creek fans. My name is Joey Hansen, and I'm with Group Mortgage. We are a local mortgage lender here in Colorado Springs, and I've been a loan officer for 20 years. I am committed to offering genuine service at competitive interest rates, and I would love to help you with your home financing. I'm also the proud parent of a Pine Creek football.
They got the two. They got Jonathan Core back there. I don't think Mason's out. That's a snap to Cam Cooper. Oh, geez. That's what I didn't like.
Come on.
I don't like this variety with snapping the ball to different people.
Yeah. Well, that was to Cam, and that was in an exchange. So Johnny's probably beating himself up probably worse than anybody out there.
Yeah,
but
that was number 77 from Ralston Valley. Did a nice job there.
Yeah.
Came up and introduced himself.
Let's take a shot, man. We got Ramon out there.
Moran. He's 6'6", 250. He's no joke.
They got some dudes. They got the Ralston Valley's long and they're tall.
They are. They got
athletic.
A lot of tall guys. I don't know what's in the water up there.
Yeah. He's
Here we go. They're coming back with that same setup. They've got Jonathan Core in the backfield and then Cam Cooper. It looks like Cam Cooper's going to be looking to the left-hand side, right-hand side. Now he's rolling to the left-hand side. Now he just gets knocked down. That is a nice tackle by, I think that's number 26.
Number 26.
I think he's the gentleman that scored a touchdown just a minute ago.
I mean, these dudes, they playing playoff football.
Seniors are acting like seniors. I think that was Brady Weldon again.
Yep.
He is. He plays outside linebacker.
You can't, you got to leave it all on the field, and Ralston Valley is
Cam's got to get rid of the ball.
You got to get rid of it, whether it's there, throw it over his head.
Or tuck it and go.
Yep.
I mean,
So we got 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Ralston Valley's up. Pine Creek's marching. They're on Ralston Valley 26, 27
Coming back on that same set. They're spreading people out with, they got a couple of wide receivers to the right-hand side. Cam Cooper's back to pass. It looks like he's under pressure, running to the left-hand side. He's going to get tripped up. Looks like he's going to get stopped well short. Oh, shoot, that's not going to be a good situation.
No,
Looks like there's going to be fourth down.
It's going to be fourth down. I mean, you're maybe in Johnny's range, but you got to take a shot. And then Ralston Valley's going to pin them back, and they're going to come after you. So maybe try to hard snap, get 5 yards
like it's
of it
fourth
back.
and 17 from, they're saying his 27-yard line, right? So it'll be interesting to see what they do here. This is a little strategy, like EJ. Hey, we're moving our chess pieces.
Yep. This is, Pine Creek is making do with what they got. They don't have that deep threat right now, and
looks like they are going to go for it. Pine Creek is calling a timeout very quickly.
This could be a major momentum change. You look at the Ralston Valley side. They got their coaches, get their fans hyped up. They got a large crowd over there. Pine Creek's got to kind of figure some things out.
I don't see the same enthusiasm on the Pine Creek side. I really don't.
Yep, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
We would also like to thank our other sponsors for this evening: Mark Jones Homes, Kinterra Team, Heron Electric, and Melissa Nowlin with Caldwell Banker.
All right, Pine Creek's going to go for this.
Here we go. This is a big play right here. Cam Cooper is back to pass. It looks like he's going to, he gets tripped up. I thought he was going to tuck it and go.
Yeah, he tried to.
And I think that would have worked too.
Yep.
I really do.
He had a lot of green
looks like somebody got a little bit of the shoelace there.
Yep, just kind of, let's take a look at it and see. It was like a last-ditch shoelace tackle. And
he tucked it. He had just tucked it, and he was on his way.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, because he had all kinds of field there.
He had a first down.
Yeah, he sure did.
All right, so Pine Creek's got to come over to stop.
Ralston comes out. They come into the huddle. They're going to talk about it a little bit, coming out in a unified front.
It's
Pine Creek's, here we go.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Another 3-by-1 set, trying to keep them spread out.
Yep.
See what happens. That's going to be an inside handoff back to that number 26.
Yep.
Does a nice job. A decent gain of 5. Handoff to Brady Weldon again. Did a nice job there. Gain of 5. You can't hurt it on a gain of 5. They're coming back out. Another 3-by-1 set with 1 running back. I don't know. We got to figure this one out. Got to cause some problems here. Looking to the sideline. Quarterback Mr. Madden's looking to the sideline, getting some last-second information. Looks like he's going to throw it to the left-hand side. It's a number 2 there.
Number 2.
Looks like it's going to be short of a first down, though.
Short on the
that
first.
was to Jackson Hanson, wide receiver.
Third and
another
about
senior,
1.
5'9", 146 pounds. That's probably what you weighed in high school, isn't it, Don?
I think I was about 165.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Don, you knew where the weight room was, didn't you? Here they go. Ralston Valley's coming back. Now they're going to put 3 wide receivers. They're just switching back and forth and back and forth.
They're
running back on the right-hand side.
Pine Creek to try
They
to
sure
stop
are.
And he's getting rid of the ball so quick that you can't really get some pressure on him.
But he's definitely not looking downfield. That's what I'm worried about, is a little double move or something like that, and he just kind of throws it over the top, because you see that safety's creeping down a little bit more and a little bit more.
Yep.
Safety number 20 for Pine Creek. That looks like Aaron. Oh, no, that's Emmanuel El Shaddai Hill.
Yep.
He's creeping down, man. Yep. So you got to be careful in that situation. Hopefully they're talking about that.
All right.
Senior broker Vaughn Luttrell and son Pine Creek High School inside linebacker coach Justice Luttrell are mortgage brokers with Fidelity Mortgage Solutions, located here in Colorado Springs. Stick with the home team and reach out for any and all refinance or purchase needs. Phones are always open and on for our Pine Creek family. Go Eagles!
Chatfield's beating Grandview?
Yeah, Chatfield's good.
What's happening at Grandview?
Yeah. All right,
Ralston Valley comes out. They're going to 3-by-1, 3 to the far side, excuse me. 1 running back. Looks like he's going to run a little pitch over there to the right-hand side. That's a pitch over to number 26. He's running. Oh, tell you what.
Dude,
that was a great little play. There's nobody out there. There's no defensive ends over there.
Call.
And the fact that they got 3 wide receivers out there, there's no
you run everybody off and just run behind it. That's the part. That's the issue with pressing. And I know Coach Wibbles don't like it, but in this situation you kind of have to. But when you press, you just run goes and then run right behind it. No one's there.
Yeah, we got to figure that stuff out.
Yeah, we got.
They're running kind of a similar situation where they run with the running back on the left-hand side and the 3 wide receivers on the left-hand side. So they got just all kinds of field over there. That defensive end has got to be mindful of that.
Yep.
As well as that outside linebacker. I think that's Mason Miller over there. Quarterback is back to pass. He is looking deep. He is going to throw the ball deep, and that ball was caught.
Intercepted.
That ball is intercepted.
Intercepted. Wow, that was incredible.
Cannon Budge just took that away.
Let's go to replay and look at that.
That was what we needed.
That was a great play by Cannon. I thought it was a caught ball, but Cannon stayed with it and just made a play as he took it away as he was falling.
A little bit of a double move over there by the wide receiver. I'll tell you what, that's 5A football right there. He did a nice job. Congratulations, Cannon.
And you got to make plays, and Cannon made one. So here we go.
Ball's on what, 16, 17-yard line? Ball's on the 18-yard line, first down.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the half. See if Pine Creek can make something out of this.
2 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Let's go.
I'm going at number 2. He's been on the field the whole game.
I like your idea of a double move here or something, because they don't have any safety help. There's a handoff on the right-hand side. That's going to be a decent
let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's play fast. We got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the half. You got to play fast. Let's go, Pine Creek.
Ball's on the 24-yard line.
I know we've taken one timeout, and I believe they've taken 2. So they may have one timeout left.
I think it's 2 on both sides, but I thought we had taken 2.
We might have.
Yeah. Cannon Budge in motion to the left-hand side. Cannon Budge gets the carry. He makes a couple guys miss. Runs over a couple of Ralston Valley Mustangs. And looks like a little bit of mustard. I don't know.
That's kind of
what
hard.
The call would be there.
That's usually holding down there.
But that was so late in the play.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Let's see what they got. We'll find out here shortly on who's moving.
I like that. I like that call. I like that call. I mean, I like the situation that I'm seeing right now. We run as well or better on the edges than they do.
Yeah, and I think that's where. Let's see.
Who did we have over there? Because it was just so late in the call, in the play.
Wow. Two holdings. Yeah, let's see if we can see that on replay, because I didn't see anything, but let's see where the first hole is. I don't know.
That was tight. That was close.
Yeah.
I did see one arm high.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Kai Getz might have been the person holding on the edge, and that's a tough. We talk about that all the time, Chris. When you're on the edge, it's easy for the.
It's got to be belt buckle to belt buckle, baby. Got to run with them. Pine Creek's coming out a little bit of a heavier set. They're split. They got split ends on the left side and the right-hand side. That's going to be a handoff to Mason Miller. He is going to be
that's not going to be
short.
That's not going to be beneficial for us. To
no,
run up
I
the
just
middle.
don't think that's what we want to do. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of enthusiasm over there on the Ralston side.
Ralston Valley.
Blood is in the water, ladies and gentlemen.
Ralston Valley came to play, and we need to wake up real quick so we can get back in this game. It's 14. It's a two possession, 2-score game.
Yeah, we need to do some here right as we come into halftime, though.
Yep, gotta get going.
Yeah. Penalties.
So here we go again.
Penalties and turnovers.
This puts you in a real bad predicament if this is against Pine Creek.
Hey, I got faith in Todd Miller. He's going to make a good call here.
I didn't see anything.
I do not.
But they're picking the ball up to mark it off. So.
Looks like after the play, personal foul. Yeah, personal foul against.
Yep, that's going to be.
Shocker,
that's going to be against Pine Creek.
That didn't help with the. That didn't help the drive you were talking about, Don. Yeah.
So, we're going to. Regarding the shout-outs, if you got something positive to say on the shout-out, send a shout-out.
Puts us back to the 7-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. 7-yard for 3rd and 22 for Pine Creek. I'll tell you what, you never know when it's going to happen.
Yeah. Now you're
one
up,
double move.
Yeah, you're up against looking at safety.
I'd be looking at Mr. Pacheco. He's been good.
And Ralston Valley's going to sit back.
I'll tell you what, they sure are. They got no safety help over there with Mr. Pacheco.
No.
Nothing. Especially on that edge, on the near side of the hash. I mean, they've got a lot of folks back there. I mean, you can see that probably they might have a little bit of love because those 2 inside backers are playing pretty deep.
Yeah.
Come on. Was that Jonathan Core?
That's just kind of let's save grace, get out of this half, and regroup.
What are they calling now?
Yeah. We're getting beat up out there. Jonathan. I mean, Ralston Valley, they're bringing it. And Pine Creek's going to have to respond. So that's kind of, we got another half of football to play. It's 14-3. Pine Creek's about to punt the ball to Ralston Valley, see if they can, hold tight for the remainder of this half. Because Ralston Valley will get the ball at half. So,
Jonathan Kors, he's still hobbling, coming off the sideline.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Oh, maybe not.
Keys and Lauer Architects. 35 years of commercial design excellence on the Front Range of Colorado. Are proud sponsors of the Pine Creek Eagles.
All right, we're back.
So Jonathan Cord took a pretty good shot there. Looks like they are going to try to do a run and kick there, and that actually
totally
worked out
legal.
really, really well.
That is a legal
That was
play.
well done.
That is a
Strong
legal
execution. Was that Cannon who did that?
Cannon caught it and pitched it to Cam, and Cam punted it.
Wow.
So, when you got a long snapper that's out, I know a lot of kids been sick at Pine Creek, and you got players out.
He's out with sick?
I think
Or is
so.
he hurt?
Yeah,
Is he
I don't
really?
know what's going on,
Man, that
but
hurts.
we don't have a long snapper right now, so.
All I know is we don't have one.
I got a shout out, Mason. We're so proud of you. Keep breaking down, chopping them at the ankles, and churning that butter, big guy. Let's go.
Less than a minute, 56.4 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Ralston comes out in another 3-by-1 set.
Yeah, they've been
Let's
in
see what
3-by-1 the
happens.
whole
They
game.
sure have. He's going to hand the ball off on the left-hand
go.
side. That's going to be a quick stop. Nice job there by number 11 and number 13.
Yeah, Matthew Jerry on the tackle and Mason Miller on the tackle. So, Ralston Valley's, they're happy where they are. As far as, they don't need to take a chance. They don't need to risk anything. They're going to try to get out of this half. And,
Yeah, I think you're right.
And come back and win the second half and try to move on to the next round of playoffs. So,
Jonathan Core's getting retaped up down there.
Yeah.
Looks like so he'll be ready for the second half.
Yep. So here we go. Ralston Valley's in no hurry to run this play at all.
They sure
They're going
aren't.
to probably knee it. And, hats off. Ralston Valley came out and played a pretty flawless first half. They were able to do what they wanted.
Yeah, they're going to take the penalty here and just run one more play and probably head on into halftime.
Hey, that locker room's going to be hyped up. And Pine Creek, they got to go in there and regroup and hype themselves up and get ready for the second half of football.
And I think you're right. I think they're going to get the kickoff.
Yeah, they do get the kickoff because we received it. So, quick shout out from Caden Caldwell from Arvada. Thanks for streaming the game so I can watch RV, and the quality of the coverage is amazing. Well, we appreciate it. So, what else we got here?
Maybe introduce your team right now.
All right, let's take a quick second while we got it. With our live stream team, since we got a shout out, Chris Coulter commentating as well as myself, Don Chapman. We got Casey Nolan and Greg Nolan's working the cameras, switchboard, and Tinley.
Ralston Valley is just going to take a knee there, and they're going into halftime.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, they're going to talk about all the things they did well.
Yep, and
at
try to
halftime.
build on it. And just to add to our team, also we got Kai Nollins and Tinley Nollins down there working the cameras out in the stadium in the stands, and then Jeremy Trujillo working that amazing field shot angle down there on the field. So
Not a lot of enthusiasm from the Pine Creek Eagles coming off the sideline.
No.
Nothing.
I mean, the only thing you take away is that, hey, we're only down, 11 points. That's doable. We're not down 21 or, Ralston Valley's going to go in there like, hey, these dudes, they can't play with us, and they're going to come out confident. Now, the thing about it is Pine Creek's now got to figure out how to, move some chess pieces around to match
I
the
think
things.
you're exactly right, and we got to figure it out right off the bat. And
Right
you
off the
saw
bat.
there, Todd Miller had some parting words for his friend in the white hat as he headed to the halftime locker room, and it actually took a minute for the white hat to sort of recalibrate himself there. Those were choice words, I would imagine, from Coach Miller.
Right.
But at the same time, he's got an awful lot to talk about from those receptive young men in the locker room. They got a lot to talk about because at the same time, I don't think it's probably the same conversation that they're having in the Mustang locker room. They're talking about all the things they did well that they hopefully will continue to do well. Pine Creek's got to change some things.
Yeah, and they do. And, you go in that locker room, and those dudes are like, hey, there's players from the Ralston Valley reporting back to their coach, I'm beating this dude every time, or I'm doing this, we can do this. Now, Pine Creek and Coach Wibbles and the defense and the offense just as much as defense, has to figure out a way to make some plays. we got a special guest in the house, Mr. Tom Leithhead himself.
Oh boy.
Tom, how you been, man? I haven't seen you all season.
You guys are on Chris is sitting on a headset here, so I can't talk.
All right, we're going to get Tom on the headsets here.
What did you do, Chris?
It's underneath that. There we go. It's underneath that little hook right there. Tom, I mean, you coached here for a lot of years, you know, and I believe this is the first year you haven't coached?
Yeah, in 12 years.
In 12 years. So, I mean, what's your take? What do you think? What do we send? You're a D-line guy.
Well, honestly, we're getting our pinch is getting pushed off, and then they're going right back to linebacker, and there's no linebacker filling right now. So that seems to be the big issue right now, is that we're not filling right away.
Yep,
and when you push your D-line one way, they go to that second level, and you're not there, it's gone.
Spoken like a true D-line coach. So, you know, little things that Pine Creek's going to need to make some adjustments on. I saw some things they've adjusted on the backfield with some of the linebackers, trying to take away some of those little quick passes. But you're right. Ralston Valley saw a couple of weaknesses, situations where they could get to that second level and our backers weren't there. They capitalized on it. Now they're up 14-3 off of those type of situations. So,
well, then we get the ray of light. We get that sunshine. We get a fumble recovery or interception. And
then we implode. We
do it to ourselves.
I mean, you got to call it what it is. I mean, we're not doing ourselves any favors with some of the penalties. Right now, these guys, these seniors on this Pine Creek team's got to go in there and say, look, we got to battle.
Yep.
We got to battle on every play and then hold everyone accountable to battle and to finish this game strong. Because by no means is this game out of reach. It's an 11-point game at half. That's nothing. That's too quick. That's a one stop, a quick score, and now it's 10-14 if you can do that. So, what else has been good with you, man?
What's going on with Tom Leithhead?
Traveling a lot.
Yeah, work.
Like 7 of the weeks that we've been playing this year, I've been on the road.
Have you really?
Yeah.
You going to other countries?
Alaska, Bermuda, Bahamas,
Bermuda.
Texas.
Hey, what do we got? We've got the Santa Claus beard going. What do we got there?
I'm trying to,
What do we got there?
I'm dyeing it, so it looks.
Are you?
Yeah.
You got grandkids now. You got.
I was gonna say, how are those grandkids?
I got 6 beautiful granddaughters.
Yes, you do.
They're phenomenal.
Nice. Yes, you do.
Notice I said granddaughters.
Right. No,
I don't have any grandsons yet. I don't have an inside linebacker right now. So.
The good Lord gives you what you need.
Yeah.
Good Lord gives you what you need.
Yeah. No, it's great.
How are those boys of yours?
They're doing well.
That we know so well.
Nathan's, teaching and coaching in Oklahoma. So he's dealing with small school football.
Yeah.
Don't have the culture. So Zachary is.
Now Zach decided to go. He's in the Air Force, so he was the smartest of your children.
Well, Katie went first. My daughter.
She went to the Air Force. Yeah. And I used to tell you about that.
And then she married an Air Force guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll tell you what. You've got some children that. I'll tell you what.
Well, that's why I'm having all these girls.
I'll tell you what. Cognitively, they're doing well. I'll tell you what. You got them on the right path.
No, yeah.
Get into the force.
It's great. Yeah, they're doing. Katie got out of the Air Force, so they're down in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yeah.
I think it's the hottest place in the world.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's not the end of the earth, but you can see the end of the earth.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Sure.
So everybody's good. The older boys and doing well, and then the younger boys are doing great too. So
good. It's good to see you, Tom Leithhead.
Yeah. I can't let you go without. I just got a shout out, call in from Boom Boom.
Boom.
Hey, he's like
Boom Anderson.
You know, Boom, big Michigan State fan, or Ohio State.
Whoa.
Ohio State.
I love you, Boom, but we're not going there.
Yeah, you know what he said. He's like,
that's right. That's right. We got to talk about Michigan.
Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we found out through CHASA, it's legal for coaches to be in the other stands.
Really?
There was 2 coaches up in the stands over there watching it, taking notes and talking down to the sideline. And I guess a CHASA rep was on the sideline and called and said, no, it's legal, no limitations, just like it should be for Michigan.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, if
are you going there now? Are you going there now?
The bad thing is I feel for Brother Boom is that the assistant coach of Michigan is going to beat Ohio State.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him.
Well, I got news for you. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, brother.
Sorry, Mr.
You ain't watched no football this year.
Sorry, Mr. Leithhead.
Yeah.
Ohio State's got. I don't know.
Ohio State's got
I do like some of that Michigan.
They got
Michigan
Marvin Harris
kiddos.
Jr. Michigan had a 340-pound lineman run down the running back this last week.
I'll tell you.
I'm telling you, they got the athletes.
You're still in that zone. Aren't
I'll
you?
always be there.
You're in that zone, aren't you?
I love it.
Best helmets in football.
I love Boom, and he knows that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So.
Boom likes you too. Boom likes you too.
Well, we'll take a quick pause and then come back here on the second half of this for the second half of this Pine Creek Eagles versus the Ralston Valley Mustangs. Got a great game. Ralston Valley has done what they needed to do in the first half, and now they just got to see if they can come in and finish it. But Pine Creek, they're going to make some adjustments. They're going to come out, and this is going to end up being one of those great games.
Leaders need to lead. We'll be fine.
Yep, that's all you got to do.
All right. Thanks for having me, guys.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Pine Creek will be kicking off to Ralston Valley. It's a crucial drive for Pine Creek. Got to come up with a stop. But also for Ralston Valley, it's crucial. If they can get a score and go up, 21-3, then they're starting to plan to go take on, I believe, what it looks like Cherry Creek next week. So these next 24 minutes are going to be real crucial for both Pine Creek and Ralston Valley as they score off for the second half. So. Let's check a couple scores around the state. And it's going to be returnable by number 2. And he looks like he's got a nice tackle by, I want to say, El Shaddai Hill on that coverage. Quick scores around the state. Looks like Mountain Vista 6, Cherry Creek 24 in the second quarter. Again, as we stated, Ralston Valley here 14, Pine Creek 3, Legend 3, Columbine 7. You knew that was going to be a drag-out, knocked-out fight. Grandview is kind of scratching their way back into it, 21-15 at half. Chatfield leads Grandview.
Ralston Valley comes back out, another 3-by-1 set, inside handoff. Actually, quarterback's going to keep it. Now he's going to throw the ball. That's interesting. We haven't seen that all night tonight. Yep, that's going to be a pass out there to number 2.
Wow.
With Ralston Valley. That was, it's kind of an interesting little play there. That's a little variety there. That was a play, that was a pass to Jackson Hanson. He is a wide receiver, another senior, doing a good job for the Mustang.
That's that quarterback read, hold on to it, bubble screen.
Yeah,
so
I'll tell you what, doing a little bit of everything. But I like the newness coming out in the third quarter. We haven't seen that before. All of a sudden they're running stuff we haven't seen all night.
They're going to number 2 here on a quick hitch route.
You like it?
Yeah, that's what they're looking at.
Inside handoff.
There you go.
He's going to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
And it looks like Isaac Landry was in on that tackle.
Actually, it's going to be a 3-yard gain.
3 yards going to be second and about 7.
I think they're going to stay spread out there. That number 26, I'm keeping an eye on that cat.
Yeah.
That number 26 for Ralston, he's had a heck of a game.
He has, and then number 5 is just, he is just picking us apart right now.
Well, we saw him even early in the season at the scrimmage. You just saw him. He just coiled it up there.
They're just
throwing darts. Throwing darts. Oh, we got some mustard there. Got a feeling that's going to I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Let's go to replay. It looks like was it a face mask?
So it's coming against the Eagles, huh? Yeah, he's just.
I didn't see much.
That's going to be against Pine Creek.
I mean,
that's not the way we wanted to start.
Marching down the field.
Sure are.
All right.
Not the way we wanted to start.
I got a couple shot outs
inside the 30-yard line now. Now at about the 21-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, 26-yard line. Another 3-by-1 set coming to the near side.
They're empty. They're going to go empty.
Oh, you're right. They are. They're empty. So keep an eye on that quarterback. Yep, there he goes. Quarterback's running right up the middle. He gets taken down. That's a gain of 6.
Gain of 6. I mean, great coaching from Ralston Valley. They're seeing things and they're making adjustments.
Plus, you notice how fast they're playing?
And they're playing fast.
They play a ton faster than Pine Creek does.
Yep. So.
And they're huddling. But that's the whole point of calling it from the sideline. I mean, I haven't been to the Don Chapman School of Coaching, but seems pretty 1, 2, 3.
All right. So here
Ralston
we go.
Comes out of the huddle. They're coming back with that 3-by-1 set with one running back to the left-hand side of the quarterback. So they are heavy to the left-hand side of the quarterback with 3 wide receivers and a running back. He's looking to the left-hand side now.
Nobody's there.
A little quick out to number 2 there. That's Jackson Hanson.
Ralston Valley is not letting up. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's been effective.
I mean, this is 6 to 12 yards a play.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. So I'll tell you what. This is how you feel when you're in a situation where it's out of control.
Yeah,
you're not able to control the opponent.
Got a shout out real quick to Cam and the Pine Creek Eagles. Love Dad, Tara, and Lacey, Washington family.
Ralston comes out with that 3-by-1 to the far side. And now you're going to throw the ball to a quick out. Nobody is there because they're all playing zone.
Nice play, Jalen. Jalen Seegers came in on the play there.
I go back to it, and there's nobody there.
No one's there, and he's just waiting for it to develop. We clear out, he go underneath it, and they play it.
Here comes the double move, brother. Because now all of a sudden they're going to come up on it because they don't want to give away the 5 yards, so now they're going to come up on it, and now they're going to give away the 35.
Yep. It's going to be up the middle run.
Think so? 3-by-1 to the other side, and the quarterback is now pitching the ball to the left-hand side. A little bit of a little pitch and go. He's going to pitch the ball to number 26, and that's going to be a good tackle by Pine Creek.
Jalen's sticking his nose in there. I like what I'm seeing from Jalen Seegers playing that corner position, number 17. He's made about 3 or 4 tackles.
I like what Ralston's doing with ball control. I like what they're doing with ball control. They're just burning clock, and they're doing things that are safe to the Mustang Nation.
I mean, if Pine Creek can hold them to a field goal attempt right here, that would be great. But this is up the run.
Things are tightening up here. Things are tightening up. Should be interesting right here.
Yep.
When you get down inside the 20.
This is when you look at slant.
See what happens.
Double slant, and then a guy kind of coming underneath it. There it is.
Looking to the right-hand side. There's that slant, and it was.
My goodness.
Uh-oh.
That is going to be a pass interference.
You can't throw that.
Let's look at that on replay. I don't know where they're calling it.
Uncatchable, and that was a late call.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look at what we got here.
Can't catch that ball. You can't catch that ball.
I
no
wonder
human
if they're calling
alive can catch that ball.
They're calling holding on defense on Justice.
Oh, Lord.
That's going to give them 3rd down. It's going to be half distance, so it's still going to be 3rd down. Not an automatic 1st down on that. But it makes it a shorter.
Scoreboard has 1st and 4.
No, it should be 3rd and about 1 or 2. Again, a big play, but and they get that
14-3, 8:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Oh, here you go. Yep, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 1. I can't keep up with the scoreboard operator.
You got to. Here we go. Here we go.
4-yard line, 3rd quarter.
This is a little run up the middle. I think it's got to be to pick up this 1 yard. And he kept it.
Quarterback does a fake to the inside, and now he runs to the outside. That's going to be a touchdown. And he gets.
Oh, they're going to call him short. Great call.
That's going to be inside the 1 yard line, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the chess game that Ralston Valley coach is playing right now is
spread them out.
It's killing us right now. So we definitely.
This is one of those situations where it's my athletes against your athletes.
Yeah.
And their athletes, both scheme and athletes,
they're executing their game plan. Yeah, they're executing their game plan.
Doing a good job. Hey, I'm going to spread you out, and I'm just going to run past you.
Yep. Now we're looking at 1st and goal, touchdown.
And, no.
That's going to be a touchdown.
Oh, it is a touchdown. I didn't think he got it.
And
look what I get for thinking.
Ralston Valley, man, their crowd is hyped, and they got every reason to be. They came down here to District 20 Stadium, executed, and looking at a 20-3 lead over Pine Creek, who is the higher seed in this. So you got to give your hat off to the Ralston Valley coaching staff, and their players are executing. We've self-imploded a couple times on some plays and some penalties, and that's the things that we can't do as a program when you're at this stage of playoffs.
It's what we say. You say it all the time, Don. How many seconds is a typical play? You're talking about 6 seconds of play. Can you give me that focus and that execution for 6 seconds?
Right.
Hopefully the kids can do that.
Yep.
But in this situation, we just haven't been able to do that consistently.
No, we haven't. And, a lot of things are not going Pine Creek's way. But you know what? Football is a game of momentums, and they have to find it and get some momentum. We got a shout out. It says shout out for the live stream. helping me watch my little bro from college. Go Kyle, love Katie. Hashtag hungry for ankles. I'm sure that means
it's a little bit interesting, a little bit different lineup from Ralston Valley coming out on the kickoff. They are sort of stacking their guys.
Hey,
sort of a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
They're making adjustments.
Yeah, they are making adjustments. They're continuing to adjust. Pine Creek has not adjusted at all. They still got one guy deep. Ball is now away. That is going to be a little bit of a line drive, and that ball is going to go through the end zone. I don't think that's going to be out of bounds. So, yeah, that's going to be.
In. All right, look at, and this is the, the Ralston Valley's kickoff team running to the end zone. They're just that's one of those moves where you're like, look, we're in this, we're in it, and we're here to stay. You got to kind of figure it out.
Well, this is that situation, and I think we've talked about it a couple of times tonight, Don. Is this very senior-heavy Ralston Valley squad? This is where you kind of find out who's a senior and who's not.
You're right. Looks like we're going back to some of the same stuff we did in the first half.
That same run-heavy stuff. Looks like handoff is to Mason Miller. Maybe, I don't know if Jonathan Core's going to be ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know. And then, the injury bug.
You got Mason playing both sides, both ways, and now you're handing the ball off and you're leaning on him to sort of get you over the line.
Yeah.
That could be a tough situation. We might have to sort of lean on Cam Cooper here to maybe complete the ball down the field a little bit.
Yeah, and you got to take some shots. I mean,
let's see what we can do here.
Off tackle is I get it. You get 3 or 4 yards, but you got to take some shots here.
Man-to-man setup by Ralston Valley here. Looks like a throw there to Mr. Pacheco.
On the
little first down. Very nice job. I like it. I like the call.
Nice call from Coach Baker on that little double slant, and Cam let it clear out, and then
just sort of
the second one.
Call that flood. A lot of programs call it. A lot of programs run it. Coming heavy run into the right-hand side. One back set. Quarterback just got the snap. Looks like he is going to hand the ball off to Mason Miller, who is running through people. Yeah, that's going to be a gain of 12.
Yep. Quick shout out. Hey guys, awesome covers. Love the replays. Very helpful to see what's happening during the play. Ralston Valley music artist Splenta.
7 minutes and 9 seconds in the third quarter. Score is Ralston Valley Mustangs 21, Pine Creek Eagles 3.
Yep.
Pine Creek is sustaining a decent drive right now. Let's see what happens. Snap goes back. It is going to be a fake handoff. Cam Cooper is going to run for about 4 yards.
And Chris, just looking at that, in that first half we ran that play and it was wide open.
Sure was.
And, their coach is like, hey, they're going to go back to that.
Yeah,
so
it's still wide open.
Let's make an adjustment. That was still 3-4 yard pickup.
Exactly.
But, in the first half, that was a big play.
Good. We got Jonathan Coors back in the game. Going to run heavy on the right-hand side. Legal procedure.
Come on, DJ. You can't. It's these type of things.
Yeah, this is a drive killer.
You're getting momentum, then boom,
so
a penalty.
2nd and 7 just now goes to, 2nd and 12.
I'm going to go back to what Tom said when he was up here. You got to get behind your seniors. Your seniors got to start holding these guys accountable. Because, again, this is going to be a group of seniors. This is the last time that they're going to play high school football.
Yep, got to think about that.
You got to start thinking about that. You got to start.
6 minutes, and we're now down to 6 minutes an hour, under 6 minutes in the third quarter. Got 2 wide receivers to the right-hand side. We got a slot on the right-hand side. We got a quarterback who's going to throw the ball. Looks like he's looking deep. And that is going to be
intercepted.
Is that going to be intercepted?
That is intercepted.
That is intercepted by number 2 from Ralston Valley. I'll tell you what, he did a nice job there. That was over Mr. Pacheco. Pacheco was in the situation.
He was in it.
He was in it, but the ball wasn't well thrown.
It was not a well-thrown ball. It just kind of hung up there way too long, gave the defensive back an opportunity to get underneath it. And Ralston Valley is doing what it takes. Hey, I mean, you can't.
Ralston Valley. Again, that's Jackson Hanson. I'll tell you
That
what,
kid's doing it all.
That kid's having a great game.
He is. I mean, great receiver.
Seniors are having a great game.
You know, and this is
Jackson Hanson, Logan Madden's having a great game. Laird Jones having a great game on defense. Number 26 for the Mustangs. Tell you what, that's Brady Weldon.
Is that the second turnover from Pine Creek or the third one?
I think it is.
You know, and Ralston Valley's
another 3-by-1 set with one running back, and it's going to be a handoff on the inside, and it looks like Pine Creek finally did figure out that recipe.
Yeah, they finally got
bought the groceries and has the recipe and executed the cook on that one.
Jared Ibarra on the tackle for that.
Did a nice job. That was Mr. Ibarra, Mr. Miller did a nice job there.
Yep.
See if we can do that again.
We got 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the third quarter.
Going back out with that
Ralston Valley's
3-by-1
up
set.
21-3 on Pine Creek.
Mr. Madden's looking to the sideline, seeing what he can see there, making a call. Offensive coordinator is saying, hey, this is what we've got. These are the opportunities. This is what Pine Creek is doing.
Yep.
Lining things up in sort of a little bit of a zone set. He's got a man right there at the number 2 spot. Makes a man miss, and that is going to be a first down for the Mustangs.
Yep.
Nice job there.
Jalen Seniors kind of came up a little.
Ball was well placed, well thrown.
Came up a little too aggressive and didn't settle his hips for the tackle. So
not much you can do about that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to play that kind of that soft situation right up front. 3-by-1 on the left-hand side of the quarterback. Actually, we're an empty. Looking to the offensive coordinator, seeing what's going on, making a call, doing their hand signals, doing their tags. Quarterback is now going to catch the snap, and he's going to be bottled up there for no gain.
Matthew Jerry on
just
the
burning
tackle,
clock now. Do you realize that we are now we are less than 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. This game is just flying by, Don.
Yeah, I mean, when you run the ball like they've done, they've sustained those little quick hitches, it keeps the clock going. So it's just like a run.
It's unbelievable.
So not a lot of drop passes.
You notice that their wide receivers, the way they line up, they don't line up the same way every single time.
Nope.
I like how they do that. They mix up the rotation. Quarterback's looking. He's going to throw the ball on the inside there. Nice little hitch there for almost 10 yards. Nice job.
We got a shout out to Pine Creek football team. Let's go Eagles from Academy Pest Control.
There was another throw to number 26.
Yeah,
a great game, Brady Weldon.
You know what that route is. That's what we call that Valor route, where you just get behind them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a quick little hitch, and you probably do something with the running back and sort of put that inside linebacker, compromise that inside linebacker. Coming back with a one-back set, 3 wide receivers on the right-hand side. Looks like it's going to be handoff to Casey Weldon, and he is running all the way back to Denver.
Wow. Big
and
play.
They're just burning clock and
getting yards. Hey, Ralston Valley has come in here, and they have imposed their will on Pine Creek.
Pine Creek had no one there.
No one on the backside. So, when it's a testament to Ralston Valley coaching staff. They're seeing things, and they're making those calls and those adjustments on the fly, and they're getting these big, bunch plays, and they're
by spreading everybody out right there. Yeah, you're sort of putting those outside linebackers in a tough spot, and those outside linebackers better be able to run and better not make a bad first guess. Quarterback does a little mesh handoff and then pulls it back, keeps it for a little while, and then goes down with a gain of 1.
He's reading that DN, and now they're at a point where they can do that.
Yeah, there's burning clock now. I mean, we're almost down now to the end of the third quarter. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the third quarter. 21-3, Ralston Valley is in the lead and driving.
Yep, they're on the march, and they got a pep in their step.
2nd and 8, ball on the 13-yard line. Two-by-two set. Quarterback's making his calls. Looks like he's going to mesh it, and then he decides to pull it back, and now he's going to be dropped for a loss of 2.
And that's the first miscue that Ralston Valley's had.
That was a miscue. That was a miscue. I think the running back was supposed to mesh there.
Yep.
And he didn't. He just came up to do max protect. and that gave it away to the inside linebackers. We've seen a couple of linebackers from Pine Creek been in that situation before where they've sort of been there first, and those have been good days. But today, this is one of those ones we want to forget so far. Coming back to a 3-by-1 set, running back on the left-hand side. We got 3 wide receivers
They
to
can
the
go
far
back
side.
to the mesh. They can go back. They're killing clock.
Well, look at all that space you got out there on the right-hand side. Got that safety that's kind of hinting over there.
All right. So we'll be on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Comfort Dental. New patient exams are only $19. Schedule an appointment today at comfortdental.com and go Eagles.
Hey there, class of 2024. Susan Schiller Photography is proud to sponsor Pine Creek High School. One of the biggest parts of senior year is doing your senior portraits. This is your opportunity to shine and show the world who you are. We pour our hearts into your experience and make sure that it's the best out there. Your session will be authentic, creative, and timeless. We specialize in senior portraits, and we can't wait to help you make some amazing memories.
They're better.
They execute. Yeah. All right, we're back. Ralston Valley, like we were just talking, they're executing, and that's the difference of what we got going on right now.
But the crazy thing is their offense isn't that dynamic, but their offensive line, that quarterback hasn't been under pressure at all tonight.
No, not in the pass situation.
Nothing. Quarterback gets a snap. He's in an empty set. He's going to throw the ball. There it is, right there. Throwing the ball to number 10. Runs a nice little route. Very, very soft zone defense from Pine Creek. I tell you what, did they not understand that they're on the 13-yard line?
You
can't
Chris,
do that. You can't give away 12 yards when you're on the 13-yard line.
That makes the score 27-3. You're at a point right now where...
Yeah, that's Wyatt Norwood, wide receiver, another senior, 6'2", 170 pounds, that just made that look pretty... That was pretty easy.
That was easy. So, and here's the thing.
Extra point is good.
When you look at the Pine Creek, we scrimmaged this team early in the season.
And we did well.
Did well against them, but you know what? They've gotten better and better and better. And it shows. They've come together as a team. They probably have great team chemistry with everyone on their team. And that's what shows is when you look over there, everybody's cheering for everyone. There's not someone that that is looking like they're disgruntled about something, Yeah,
and they're not making it about the individual.
Yeah.
They're doing what they got to do to make sure it's about the team.
That's the difference in winning and losing sometimes when you have great chemistry and the
seniors being
seniors, juniors understanding their roles, everybody accepting their roles, and then you got to build that.
Yeah, so I feel like we're tipping our hat to Ralston Valley here, Don, because we get a little bit of criticism every once in a while of being one-sided. But I think we're showing some respect here.
Ralston Valley has come in
showed up,
and they are. They're beating Pine Creek down. It is what it is.
Kick is away. Kick is heading towards the. Oh, it's going to be fielded right there at the goal line. We're coming up. That was Justice. He was coming up. He's knocked down about the 28-yard line. Yeah. Decent return.
Yeah. So
all right, let's go, Pine Creek. Minute 19 to go in the third quarter.
Defensively, Ralston Valley has executed. Offensively, Chris, let's just look at this. And then this is something that's going to blow your mind. Ralston Valley has not punted the ball all night. That's called dominating.
If you don't punt, you're exactly right.
They haven't punted.
But I go back to that 3rd and long in the first quarter, and they ran the ball for 40 yards.
Yep.
That's what changed the tide.
That's exactly what changed it.
That's a handoff inside to Mason Miller, who's running very hard for about 10 yards.
Mason Miller is running the ball right now like this is his last game in high school.
I agree.
And it could be. And you got to get behind these seniors, and these seniors got to
Pine Creek is in a little bit of a hurry-up type of situation right now. They're realizing that there's only a minute to go in the third quarter. Mason's running hard, and that's going to be a first down gain of about 2.
Yep. Oh, that's they're going to give him about 4 yards on that. Where's Johnny
Yeah, you're
Core?
exactly
I mean,
right.
we got was Johnny injured?
Yeah, I don't know. He kind of came out of that late first half injury. He just hasn't really been back into the swing of things. Cam Cooper's going to throw the ball quick out to Mr. Budge.
Yep, we catch that. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, that ball's been caught.
Yeah,
So,
you got to run that a little bit more flat. He ran that a little bit too deep.
you know, and Chris,
That's a tough throw.
you know, I know you said we're tipping our hats to the Ralston Valley, and you got to. They're beating us right now, and
I agree.
they're doing a great job on their game plan. They're executing, and you know, and me being a coach, you being a coach, you know, if this doesn't turn out the way it's Pine Creek wants it to, you're going to have that fan base that says that coached everything from the couch.
I'll throw the ball. There's a Mr. Pacheco. Nice catch. Nice gain, and that's going to be a first down for Pine Creek. But you're exactly right.
Yeah.
There are expectations.
Yeah, and you know, parents and everyone's going to have a reason, right? None of those reasons can be that, you know, maybe Ralston Valley was better tonight.
Yeah.
You know, but we're going into
you know
the
what
fourth
I will
quarter.
tip my hat to also is that front the line, the defensive line and the offensive line from Ralston Valley. Those guys have been. They I don't think they've made any mistakes.
No,
And they've kept everybody in front of them. They're running hard. Look at those guys. Look at the pursuit on that.
Yeah, they're playing like we want to go to next week.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the pursuit on that. I mean, they were bringing guys outside linebackers from the other side of the field. Were actually coming in on the tackle.
And, you know, you're up what 25 points, and then going into the fourth quarter, you're feeling good about your.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of
next week.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter, Don.
So.
We are now in the fourth.
We're in the
we are
fourth
now
quarter.
in the fourth quarter, my friend.
All right. All right.
SISM Physical Therapy is Pine Creek's athletics physical therapy partner. Located conveniently across the street from Pine Creek High School, SISM PT is dedicated to our community, our athletes, and our families. Come meet their caring and knowledgeable providers, 2 of which are Pine Creek graduates. Go Eagles!
Hello, Pine Creek fans. My name is Joey Hansen, and I'm with Group Mortgage. We are a local mortgage lender here in Colorado Springs, and I've been a loan officer for 20 years. I am committed to offering genuine service at competitive interest rates, and I would love to help you with your home financing. I'm also the proud parent of a Pine Creek football freshman. You can reach me at joeyhansen.com or call or text at 719-694-1207. Go Eagles.
Here we go.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Pine Creek comes, lines it back up. Looks like running situation. Coming hard with Mason Miller. Mason Miller continues to run hard, playing very, very hard. I think we got to throw the ball, Don.
I think so. I think you're at that point where, you know, running.
I mean, 28-3 with 11:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Let's go.
Got a shout out to
Gotta get
number
some variety.
26, Braden Dark Weldon. Well done.
Yeah, that guy, he's been a stud tonight.
He has. Yeah. I'm with you, Chris. We're at a point now where it's, what, 4th down?
Yeah, but at the same time, hey, that was a good run. Good run. I think we
all that's for naught if they get a stop here. That the complete momentum
we got 4th and
change.
2. We got 4th and 2, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to draw Ralston Valley offsides. I don't know. That senior laden. Come on, Mason.
He didn't get it.
Oh, not even close.
Didn't get it. Oh, it's going. No.
Where's the variety in the play calling? I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. Let's do something.
That's going to be Ralston Valley's ball.
I think you're right. Ralston Valley.
I mean, when it's working, it's working, and that's the thing.
Ralston Valley crowd cheers because they just stopped Pine Creek on a 4th and 2. It is now 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for the Mustangs of Ralston Valley. I don't have fond memories of Ralston Valley ever coaching against them.
Especially down here.
Well,
They come down here.
They come down here and punish me. They punished me on JV. They punished me in varsity. The only time I ever had a good day was up there. It was their homecoming game back in 2018?
So I guess we got a little
Inside
quick
handoff is going to be handed off there to, I think it's to number 26. Actually, number 24 there. Yeah, you're right.
a shout out to Coco.
Number 24.
And another
That's
shout out.
Bryson Dybel.
Yep. Another shout out to Colorado
Junior.
Springs, next year home of number 52 and number 58, who will be going to the Air Force Academy.
We're looking for
To play
the
football.
call. Yeah, that's they've changed out. They got number 24 back there, playing running back to the right-hand side of the quarterback, Logan Madden. Logan Madden's looking to the left-hand side.
Oh, that's got to be it.
And he just completed it. And that ball, he's going to go out of bounds. And I think that's going to be enough for a
Ralston Valley first down.
Ralston Valley first down, for a Mustang first
yeah,
down.
Yeah, that looked like a. I mean, you can't be blocking.
Yeah, that looked like a little bit of a pick situation.
Pick downfield. So
I don't think you can do that. I know you can't do that in
well,
college
like apparently
football.
you can.
You can do that. You can do that apparently in the Highlands Ranch area.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And Ralston Valley has not deviated from their game plan. They're
Sure
still
haven't.
throwing the ball. That's who they are.
Same. I'll tell you what, it's going to be easy film to evaluate for Cherry Creek or
Cherry
whomever it's
Creek,
going to be. Throwing the ball. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That may be one of the worst calls I've seen. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Ramon was that. I don't even know if there was contact. Let's take a look at it. I mean, when it rains, it pours, right?
Well, that was Emmanuel Shaddai Hill, wasn't it?
No, that was Ramon, number 7. They're gonna,
No, I thought it was number 20. No.
No, it was coming from the right.
Yeah, they called it on Ramon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't
Unless
see it either.
the ref thought that they hooked him. So
Yeah, I'm not feeling any giddy up right now.
no,
from,
I mean
the Pine Creek side
air
of things.
the air is out of the stadium.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
feels like we're not even playing. It's like
no,
it's a scrimmage or
it's
something.
just like a scrimmage game, and
we really don't care.
you know. And at the same time, Ralston Valley still
Tell
just
you what,
putting it on.
they're just picking, just diming us all the way down the field. Now it's just about almost to the 30-yard line, and it's going to be another first down for Mustang Nation.
Yeah, I mean defensively, we just didn't. We don't have it right now as far as matching up. And I know on paper you look at it, it looked like it was a great matchup. But Ralston Valley's executed, and their game plan has exceeded
We certainly
Pine Creek's defensive game plan.
certainly cannot blame the weather.
No, perfect weather. I mean,
this is about as good a night as you're ever going to get. I mean, this is like free air conditioning.
you can't beat it.
9:42 to go in the fourth quarter. They're still throwing the ball. Throw the ball out to the left-hand side. Oh, a little swing route to the running back.
I mean, I can count on,
Number 2, Jackson Hansen actually made a mistake. Note the date and time.
Right, that's what I was about to
Ralston
say.
Valley made a mistake.
Made a mistake, a drop ball
Holy
and a one miscue on a
Congratulations.
handoff.
I'll tell you what, that's a good night for them. Coming back with a 3-by-1 set to the near side. They're actually going to stack it up. They're changing up their 3-receiver set there. A little more of a diamond formation, a little bit more of a wedge. Now they're going back, seeing what the OC wants. Got a running back to the right-hand side, going very, very heavy on the right-hand side. Inside handoff to number 24.
But we're not making tackles.
I'll tell you what, he's just bouncing around people, and that's another Mustang first down.
Exactly. I mean, this is when
This is a scrimmage.
This is when we got 9 minutes left in the game, but Ralston Valley's playing.
I feel like we're playing sophomores or something.
Yeah. They're playing like, we're still trying to win this game, and Pine Creek, it almost feels like they conceded to the.
Yeah, I agree. But they conceded. They conceded at the latter half of the first quarter.
Yep. So,
Back with that 3-by-1 set. God, there's just nobody there. You can't play this like this. Too soft.
Yep.
I got a feeling Cherry Creek ain't gonna play this soft.
No. I'll give a shout out to Zebby. He's a good boy, whoever that is.
Who's Zebby?
I don't know. Must be Ralston Valley.
He's a good boy.
I'd like to holler at Pine Creek's number 7, Ramon Pacheco. I think we already read that one. Let's see what we got. Somebody says, no matter what happens, number 28, Leighton Robinson, Pine Creek is my fave from Aunt Heather in Carthage, Illinois. We got the wide trips.
Holy mackerel. We're stacking it. We're stacking it. See, that's what the things that they're doing. They're running the exact same thing, just showing you something different.
Yeah.
That's the curveball. But it's the exact same play.
Different look,
it's
right?
the exact same play, but it's just a different look. I mean, that's the 101.
And that allows you to play fast when you can do that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the same play, just a different formation.
Yeah, there was a time.
Now they're going to do the same play, and they're going to put a guy in motion.
There's a time.
And nobody is going to run with them.
Yeah. Chris, there was a time where Pine Creek would run the same play in different looks, you know.
I'll tell you what, we're going to bring it back, Don. We're going to bring it back. Another 3-by-1 set, one running back.
And speed option.
A little speed option. He's going to pitch it to the right-hand side to number 24.
Yep.
For Ralston Valley, number 24 has become the guy. I'll tell you what, Bryson Dybel. He's become the guy because Brady Weldon, I think he won the Heisman Trophy tonight.
Yeah, he put on a
I'll
show.
Tell you what, he won the 5A Colorado High School Heisman Trophy tonight.
The November 17th Heisman.
I've never seen it before. I'll tell you what, this kid, he's just putting mounting up hardware.
Yeah.
You're making it look easy.
He's player of the game, preseason or pregame player.
I didn't know.
Postseason player of the game.
I'll tell you what, man. All of a sudden, hope he's got a couple of scouts in the stands because they got something to talk about.
Yeah.
Coming back with this 3-by-1 set to the far side.
And they're airing it out.
They're look at that. He's just standing there.
Oh, he dropped it.
Wow, number 10. There's the second mistake of the night for the Mustang Nation.
Yep. But you know that play.
He was just standing there for 3 seconds before the.
And that's how it works. I mean, you send these two guys on deeps, and people got to get over the top, and then no one wants to get beat deep, so you just get a little person, a player to just sit there and catch that.
Yeah, Mr. Morwood.
So
now they're going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, Ralston Valley's not content with just 28 points. And you know what? And that's the way it goes. You know,
I do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Even if it was JV, I do the same thing. But at the same time, let's see how your kicker can kick.
And it looks good.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice kick.
He missed it.
Did it hit the goalpost?
It hit the goalpost.
Did it really?
Pine Creek finally gets a break at the miscue of Ralston Valley.
That looked like Scotty Norwood from the Buffalo Bills back in against the New York Giants back in the day. Sorry to all the Buffalo Bills fans out there.
All right, let's see what we got. Another quick.
Okay, we got 7:52 in the fourth quarter. Pine Creek struggling, but hopefully we can see some life here. 28-3, first and 10 on the 20-yard line. Tough night.
Yeah.
Tough night to be in the nest.
Not a lot of things have gone right for Pine Creek. You haven't been able to sustain drives.
Sure haven't.
You know.
Hopefully they'll throw the ball, but no, it's going to be a handoff to Mr. Core. I'll tell you what, that's going to be a nice, it's going to be a 10, 11-yard game.
Yep. Nice little run.
Let's see. Let's play fast, guys. Yeah. Let's play fast.
You know, you got 7 minutes left in this game.
I don't know. Yeah. If I know Ralston Valley, they still got seniors in.
Yeah, and you should. This is it's a playoff game. You know.
Still playing a cover 2 situation and trying to be heavy up front, but at the same time got their linebackers running all over the place. Cam Cooper is going to run to the right-hand side. He's running through people and around people. Did a nice job there. Great pickup of about 15 yards.
They're not calling. I mean, that was a late hit if it was never a late hit.
Is that Cam struggling to get up?
Yeah.
Oh, Cam Cooper is limping off the field, and he's actually signaling for the number 2 to come in. Pine Creek crowd is not happy with the referee situation out there. Todd Miller has a little something to say to his friends. I think he was just sort of talking about not happy with the referee's parking spot.
Yeah. Let's go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
At Energy Advantage Roofing and Solar, we're more than just a roofing and solar company. We're a proud supporter of our community. We're thrilled to be partnering with Pine Creek High School right here in the heart of Colorado Springs. Right now, we're offering free solar consultations and free roof inspections. We're committed to delivering top-notch services to elevate your home and contribute to a sustainable future. Join us in supporting Pine Creek High School. Let's make a brighter future together.
All right, we're back. Coach Miller had some heated words with the referee.
A little festivities, some festivities there. We're staying in our run-heavy set, still staying with 2 running backs in the backfield. Snap to Mason Miller. Mason is going to...
that's not going to do anything for us. It's not going to do anything for us.
That's frustrating.
You know,
I'm sure Ralston Valley's over on the other side saying, are they really just going to run straight up the middle?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got shout-outs from the Eagles. From South. No, Zimmerman hasn't played in about 6 weeks. He's done. So
the snap is there. Give to Mason Miller. Mason Miller's bumping to the right-hand side, and that's going to be a nice play by number 2 from Mustang Nation. That was a very nice tackle. It's tough to tackle a 6'3", 232-pound kid like that.
All right.
But that's what happens when you play both ways for the last 2 hours.
Shout out to Don C.
Don't have the same
from
giddy
Eric
up.
P. You guys are doing a great job with the coverage.
Oh, here we go.
Eric
They're coming
P.
out with a 3x1 set.
Not sure who Eric
Note
P.
the
is.
date
Eric
and time.
There's a penalty on Ralston Valley?
Apparently, no. Note the date and time. We're coming out with looks like we're going to run 3x1 sort of situation. Look like we're going to throw the ball.
Wow.
6:35 to go in the 4th quarter, and we just started doing that. Mason Miller comes out of the game. He's limping just a little bit. Man, I'll tell you what. That's the end of a career.
Yep.
Maybe.
And he's had a great career.
Oh, great! Phenomenal. He's been a part of a lot of wins.
All right.
Leaned on him for a long time.
Scores around. Let's see if I can update
Never
this.
mind. Pine Creek's look like going to stay with the running set. Go with a 2-back set. 2 running back sets. Stay heavy on the inside. Running back runs to the right-hand side of Cam Cooper. Cam Cooper gets the snap. It looks like he's going to throw the ball. He's back to throw the ball. Play goes over the middle. Nice job. I love that play. Holy crud.
Where's that been? Right.
Where has that
Kai
been?
Getzi has been a weapon all year when used. I'll say it like that.
I'll tell you what, Kai Getzi, that did a very, very nice job. 6'3", 220-pound Kai Getzi. Where has that play been tonight?
Wow.
That looked good.
Some scores across 5A. Cherry Creek 31, Mountain Vista 12 in the 3rd quarter. Legend 3, Columbine 21. Chatfield 30, Grandview 22.
Cam Cooper gives an inside handoff. Looks like it's to Mason Miller, and Mason Miller's going to be stopped for maybe a gain of 2.
Oh, got a shout out, Eric P., one of my coworkers from Illinois. So chiming in. Didn't know who Eric P. was, but now I do.
Now you do. 5 minutes and 30 seconds in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
Pine Creek comes back out there, still not throwing the ball.
This is a drive to try to salvage some pride because, I mean, 5 minutes and you're down 3 scores.
Cam looks like he's gonna throw the ball, and I thought he was gonna get sacked there. He's moving around, and he's just gonna throw the ball out of bounds.
That's not
wow.
penalty?
I don't know how he got out of that.
How did we not throw a penalty over there? Yeah, take a look at the end of that play. What are we doing? Let's look at it. If we got the end of this play, you'll see it. I get it. You're winning the game, Ralston Valley, but at the same time, I get it. Now watch this. Oh, it cut off right when it happened. But they didn't call it. It is what it is.
Play clock's down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, we have no sense of urgency right now.
No, none. 1 running back set.
And we're running up.
Looks like we're going to hand the ball off up the middle. And Mason Miller is going to gain, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 yards.
I mean, Ralston, you can tell Ralston Valley, they feel it. They know that, hey, we're about to win this game. And hats off to them. They played a great game.
It was almost a mistake-free football game.
Pine Creek, I mean, when the clock hit 0, you got beat by a better team tonight.
You sure did. Well, it feels like they're almost more prepared. I don't know if they got better athletes, but they certainly look like they
I don't think so. And I think they just played better together, and that's the difference.
Cam Cooper's now back to pass now. He's coming up. He looks like he's going to throw the ball, and that's going to have to be some mustard. There's going to have to be some mustard.
No.
What is happening? Was it tipped?
Yeah, let's see if that was tipped, and that's why there was no pass interference call.
Yeah, it looked like he was backpedaling into the wide receiver.
But Chris, I go back to, team cohesiveness and team togetherness is what Ralston Valley is doing. That's what they have.
Well, that's what they're known for.
And their community get behind them. Their parents get behind them. The parents trust their coaches, and you can tell these kids. I'm looking on the sideline, and every kid is still engaged in the game, whereas, we look at our sideline, and
yeah, they don't seem like they've been engaged all night.
And
all right, well,
so Ralston Valley
comes back out. They're keeping their starters in the game, certainly.
They're about to just run three or four up the middle.
Looks like they're in a running set, and they're just going to run the ball and sort of burn some clock here.
Yep. So,
first down handoff, gain of maybe 2.
When I look at it, like I said, and I'm just looking at the different, I'm looking at our crowd, I'm looking at their crowd, and you can tell.
They're excited.
Just tell they're excited about their program. There's no egos. There's no one sabotaging their program.
No.
It's things like that.
They're optimistic about the next thing, and quite frankly, I think they're optimistic about getting Cherry Creek.
And I think they're going into it with that.
Although I think they have played Cherry Creek this
Cherry
year.
Creek beat them. Yeah. But I mean, this is
they beat them pretty good too.
Yeah. So
handoff, inside handoff. That's going to be Mason Miller. Nice tackle there for loss.
Yeah. So Pine Creek, we've had a great season. And
we got Bryson Diebel.
And we're getting beat by a pretty good team. So.
No. There's a reason why you're in the final. Basically, the finals. What? Final 8? Final 8. Yeah, final 8.
Top 8 team. But,
yeah, it's tough to get there.
We got some in-house things to clean up as a program.
Been there before. Looks like they're going to run the ball again. Wow.
He was one arm or finger away from taking that to the house.
He's just running hard.
He's just running hard because they want it. And you can tell they want it. And you know what? And I bet they're over there saying, you know what? Let's go, Cherry Creek. Let's go. We coming. And hats off to
they did.
Ralston Valley.
I just don't feel like they did anything that was that mysterious, but they just took advantage of the defense that Pine Creek was playing.
Quarterback had great pre-snap reads. He went to him. He made great throws.
That's what you got to do. You got to sort of make those.
He didn't go deep the whole game.
You're right. I didn't realize
did not
that.
go deep the whole game.
He didn't throw the ball more than 15 yards all night.
Sometimes, Chris, nickels and dimes add up to big money, and that's what's happened tonight. So they nickel and dime Pine Creek, and here we are.
You're going to write a book that's going to be titled that. Sometimes nickels and dimes add up to big money. And it's going to be about coaching.
It's going to be about coaching.
It's going to be about the running game. It's going to be the running game and then taking advantage of the defense. You are an artist. You are an artist.
We're going to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back. All right, we're back from commercial break. Ralston Valley's content with just running the ball, and they're in a run set, and they're going to run it up the middle and pick up a few yards.
We're at 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the final and fourth quarter. All right, at Mark Hatchell Stadium in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
I want to give a quick shout out. We were trying to get some graphics to kind of highlight or spotlight one of Pine Creek's finest. We have a girls basketball player, Brooklyn Stewart. If you don't know her, she is one of the top basketball players in the country. I wanted to take a moment, we wanted to take a moment as a football program to kind of highlight her. And she has over, I want to say 15 offers at Division I, Iowa State, Colorado, bunch of schools. So Brooklyn, Pine Creek football is proud of you.
That's
and
phenomenal.
she's a junior.
That's
She's still got
phenomenal.
2 more, seasons. So,
I'll tell you what, and that's no joke. Those are 2 NCAA Final 8 teams.
Yeah. And, and Colorado just beat the number 1 team in the country.
Did they?
LSU in the first game of the season. Colorado
did
women's
not.
basketball. Beat them
LSU.
bad by 15, 16 points. So,
Shoot, and Iowa State still has that girl that she's dropping 50 on people still.
And couldn't get the graphics situated, but Brooklyn, if you're listening, congratulations on their success. Let's go into your junior year and dominate and get out injury-free and have a great career and use college for what it's worth.
That's going to be the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, that's going to be it. I mean, there's nothing that
Actually,
Ralston Valley.
2 seconds left. They're going to play a last play with 2 seconds. So Pine Creek sending some kids into the game with 2 seconds that'll be on the play clock. It's a little weird.
And look at Ralston Valley. They are hyped, and they should be. They came down here and took care of business.
They
Hats
sure did.
off. Great program. They get to go to the Final Four.
Pine Creek scored first.
Pine Creek scored first and just couldn't get any momentum offensively. And defense, we got, like I said, Chris, got nickeled and dimed the whole game. So there's not a lot that you can, take from this. The great sportsmanship when you look out there.
Game's over.
Ralston Valley gets to go on and probably take on Cherry Creek. But for our Pine Creek Eagles, that's going to conclude our season with the record of 10-2.
Wow.
You can't complain about that. We just got beat by a better team tonight, and
Sure did.
And that's just what happened. But my heart goes out to these seniors at Pine Creek. A lot of them played for me as freshmen. Super proud of these guys. Stuck together, won a lot of football games together at a lot of different levels. So,
you know what I like there? I like that when Ralston Valley came out to shake hands. The Logan Madden kiddo, he's the one who let him out, and started shaking hands and showed who the Mustangs are.
Yeah, that's leadership.
That's a senior.
Yeah, that's senior leadership.
That's nice to see.
That's a guy that
He's
loves
not hiding. He's not hiding.
He loves his school. He loves his program. He probably loves his coaches, and those are the things that matter in high school. High school football is about having fun.
They did what they had to do.
And winning football games and the
No Ochalele tonight, my friend.
No, not tonight. But Ralston Valley did a great job, and they took care of business, 28-3.
Sure did.
So.
Ralston Valley moves on.
Yep.
And they move on to go play Cherry Creek. So, hey, I want to wish them the best of luck.
Absolutely. And again, Ralston Valley did their thing, but, Pine Creek, you had a great season. I mean, you're in 5A. You're one of the smallest schools in 5A. You came out here and you had a great season. Again, some of these guys are done. And that's the sad part about high school football. You only get to do it once.
A lot of relationships out there.
Yeah, a lot of relationships that you have. You only get to do this one time.
Yeah, that's right.
Young players, parents, understand that. This is a one-time deal. You can't try to create environments for your kids.
Yeah, so I hope Pine Creek has the attitude that those sophomores, juniors, and kids that are in the program, guess what? Let's get in the weight room, baby.
Yeah, let's
go
better.
Get in the weight room. Let's go get better. Let's go. Continue to, build on what we were good at, what we got better at.
Yep.
But at the same time, obviously, there's a place where you can continue to make that edge a little bit sharper.
And get together, become a team, and have that camaraderie that gets you to the Final Four. Right?
Absolutely.
So.
No, a great season. I think at one time they were ranked in the top 2 in the state.
For quite a few seasons, and didn't put it together tonight, and it doesn't always go your way. And
you don't remember the wins; you remember the losses.
And that's the thing about high school sports, man. These guys are going to remember this for the rest of their lives. And that's
tell you
why
what, it's been a great
important.
season.
Been a great season,
Don
Chris.
Chapman.
Hey,
I always enjoy being around you, and especially when you're writing books.
Right.
I can't wait for the book tour. I cannot wait for the book tour. I cannot wait.
Hey, Chris, I appreciate. Actually, I'm glad I bumped into you at King Soopers right before.